premiere.
This guy.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're live.
Oh, yeah.
We are live with another episode of Generally Fried. Stick with us for a second while we just make sure everything is set up on our end. I'm going to record, boom, second track. It's for the Spotify, Apple shit.
For all the later viewers, those who aren't watching the live feed.
Exactly. But the cool thing about doing live on YouTube is that it'll stay on YouTube.
Yeah.
So now you can always go in these live archives.
Yeah.
Live archive. All right, so one more second here. Got this queued up. All right, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Generally Fried.
With Jacob and Cam. And Lucas tonight.
What's going on?
Lucas.
Yes, sir, for the second time. For that first time y'all know of.
Hello there.
Oh, yeah. We had, this is the first time officially. Because hopefully everything will go right. And it'll be...
We'll see.
But, Lucas, what's up?
What's happening, guys?
Is it
Feeling
working?
Damn it. All right, fuck it. I'm trying to fuck with the soundboard right now.
No, I don't.
I got this new soundboard shit.
It's Friday.
It's not Friday.
He's having fun.
All right, fuck it. What's going on, everybody? This is Generally Fried. Another episode. This is episode 41. First episode live on YouTube. Hell of a bumpy start going live, but it is what it is. It's our first time. We just got to make sure everything's kind of keyed up, tuned in, dialed up. So today we're going to shout out our Instagram right away. Go on our Instagram at Generally Fried. Get involved with the show. Help grow the show. We got big things in the works. Videos coming soon. And just trying to expand our content here.
Yeah.
So today's our new thing with YouTube Live. It's going to be kind of like a Saturday Night Live thing, maybe once a month.
Okay, I like it.
Tune up on YouTube.
That's a cool idea, Saturday Night Live. I mean, who would have thought?
I know, it's so original, right? We're live on Saturday night.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Just like those guys.
But yeah, today we do have a guest in the studio. It's a new guest to anybody listening here, but it's an old guest to us because we had previously had him in the studio one time before, and like many of our best podcasts, the file had been lost.
Yeah, well, it went unaired.
Exactly. Unpublished, as it would be
just like
called
my
in
novels.
The back end. So, Lucas, what's up, man? Introduce yourself.
What's going on, Lucas, man? Hopefully you guys know me.
Hopefully none of you guys know him. That's a good point.
Glad for the opportunity, man. It's a nice little studio you guys set up here. Second pod in the studio for you guys.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like it, man.
The fans love it too.
Oh, I bet they will once you guys get that video going.
Yeah, video in the patio.
Oh yeah. Well, we posted the picture on Instagram for all of you to see. The picture's up there.
Yeah, go to Instagram if you want to see where we're kind of recording from, where the magic happens.
Yeah.
As people would say.
Batman is jealous of this fucking. I guess he's not really.
If I was a billionaire, we'd have video already.
Yeah, Bruce Wayne would make a great podcast. Everything would be running smooth. Yeah. He'd be like, yeah, this week on in the Batcave.
It'd be one of those
Bruce Wayne
production podcasts where everything's written down, perfectly prepared.
He would do a solo podcast, but his guest would be like, it would be Bruce Wayne hosting the podcast, but his guest would be Batman.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, and then they'd be like, well, they do a podcast together. They got to be different people.
Too bad you never see them. You know, it's audio only. You know, it's.
Bruce, thanks for having me on. No problem.
Thanks for having me on, Bruce. Yeah, no problem. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, what's on the topics? Just him talking to himself the whole time for 2 hours. Our next guest is the Penguin.
I'm going to have a riddle for you. You'll never know who that guest is.
Yeah.
Introduce him with
Do you
a
know
riddle.
who's not coming on? Heath Ledger.
Oh,
because he's dead.
Shit.
No.
Well,
sorry.
Lucas, we're glad to have you in the studio. What do you do interesting work for a living? Many people who will be listening to this might not know of how big boats go in and out of the water. But Lucas knows.
Oh, yes.
Lucas knows more than anybody.
Hopefully. Yeah, no, some big money boats. So in Palm Beach, it's #1 sport fishing capital in the world.
Is it really?
Yep, 100%.
And Fort Lauderdale would be the #1 boating, yachting capital of the world.
Exactly.
You put boats in the water?
So it's pretty much a yacht maintenance yard, and what they do is they pull up to our yard, and I run the lift.
A little closer.
I run the lift that takes them all out and do all the engine swaps, basically any general maintenance, anything from paint jobs to engine refits and you name it. But yeah, it's interesting, all the stuff that you see there, all the big money boats.
Huh.
Big money boats. You're talking millions.
Multi-million-dollar boats, upwards to 10, 15 million.
And all this dude's doing is taking them in and out of the water.
Yep, it's crazy.
You'd think like, oh yeah, you guys just take it out of the water, you know?
I wouldn't just think that.
Just take it out.
Yeah.
Well, what's the process?
You gotta be pretty strong for that.
Big process.
Takes a lot of manpower.
main thing.
It takes no manpower. All machinery.
All hydraulic power.
I know.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
that's how it literally comes out of the water.
Yeah.
Over my head. That's how it comes out of the water. But it takes a lot of manpower to balance it. You know how they do these things? They
stand like 5 people on the other side. Like, all right,
you stay here.
You guys will hold it down. But boss, I'm on lunch.
There's 3 guys on one side, 2 guys on the other.
Yeah.
Those 2 guys are gonna get squished. You know, it's off balance.
Yeah.
You gotta do it just right to where if it's gonna be 3 on one side, 2 on the other, it's gotta be 2 big guys, 3 smaller guys.
Yeah, it's like a teeter-totter.
Exactly.
Yeah. But it's pretty interesting though. You know, a lot of these boats that are coming in are doing big money tournaments and stuff. Like
famous people.
Yeah, real famous people. There's this one boat, Bill Fisher. They just won pretty sure it was $4.5 million in a tournament.
What kind of tournament? Like what? Sport fishing? Is that what you're talking
marlin,
about?
like blue marlin, white marlin.
Oh wow.
All that, yeah. So it's big money. Some of these boats. And
Sounds
it can be
like
really
it.
profitable too.
$4 million because you caught a fish.
Yep.
I would have never thought that.
Well, yeah.
I thought it was like 10, 50,000, 100,000.
It was the biggest payout in sport fishing history.
Oof.
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
How big was it? Like the fish?
12 inches. That's what I tell everybody.
I think it was a white marlin at like only 91 pounds or something like that, or it was a blue marlin at 5.99.
That's a big
Not really
difference.
sure. No,
what do you mean?
It is. Well, white marlin don't grow that big. Blue marlin get huge, and white marlin you generally see them in the like 80s, 90s.
And
that's a big one. That's a real big one.
How big is there black marlin?
I'm not sure.
No.
No.
There might be, but you know that fishing tournament wouldn't work.
Yeah, I was waiting for. I was setting you guys up.
But it's pretty interesting job that all the stuff you see, for sure.
All right.
All right.
Well, moving on then.
Sip my coffee.
I'm in the boating industry as well. I deal with a little bit smaller boats in my field, but they offer a special service over at where you work called bottom painting. Send people over there all the time because it's the only place in town where you can get your bottom painted. All right. That's stupid content.
Press the boo button.
Boo. We can be the boo. We can be all the buttons.
All right. This is high production value.
Hello there.
Hello there. Turn that up. I couldn't hear it.
That's Obi-Wan.
I
was trying to do that one in the beginning. That's why it was fucking me up.
Yeah.
Hello there.
That's better.
Hello there. There's a couple of Star Wars ones here.
Oh, that's good, dude. This is high production right here.
It's high production, dude. We got a soundboard now, man. We got a soundboard with different things. Things on it.
We're going to look back and laugh one day at this. Oh, look at those guys.
Who got my brake line?
I think Kill Tony's a competition.
Jerry.
Whoa. He's got the beep button working,
got
too.
the censor beep button.
Oh, man.
But you got to be timed for that one. That one's a hard timing. I couldn't even do it for myself. Oh man, there's all kinds of shit. I'm only gonna stick to the basic ones because it's gonna take away from the show.
Yeah. Do you have a
familiar?
Yeah, was it SpongeBob?
Yeah.
Damn right.
It's labeled SpongeBob fail.
It sounds like something that you would hear after a joke.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
There are
I'll be
voices
hearing
in my
that
head.
tonight too.
Fuck.
Funny.
Oh man.
Oh, well, what do we got here? What do we got on
Well,
the
what
day?
do we got? We're about 5 minutes into this. This is a good podcast so far. Let's just put it that way.
Love
Yeah,
it.
I heard something that was it's called. You ever hear the term cheapskate? Everybody, you know.
Cheapskate.
yeah.
Yeah, you're a cheapskate.
Yeah.
You know. Well, where does that come from? I thought, you know, and it comes from literally like, oh, that guy buys cheap skates. You know, he's a cheapskate because in order to buy skates, you need some amount of money. They're pretty expensive. Like,
yeah.
you know, so it's like if you what would you call it? If you you know, you're a cheapskate. You buy the cheap skates. You know.
Oh, so it's with a T?
Yeah,
I always
yeah.
thought it was with a K at the end.
Cheapskate.
Yeah, that's what I always thought. It's cheapskate.
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 Yeah, cheap skates. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
For cheap skates.
Yeah, for cheap skates.
Interesting.
I just, you know, I thought I'd enlighten the podcast.
What do you think about that, Lucas?
Lucas? You play hockey.
You do
Damn
play
right,
hockey.
Man. I just got
What-
back into it, actually.
What's the difference between cheap and expensive skates?
You want them to last and be comfortable, you're paying some money. If you want something that's not going to last...
So it's like
break your
snowboard
ankles,
boots.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
So you totally understand the cheap skate.
Oh, I've had them all. I just
Yeah.
got back into it and bought a cheapskate. Man. I'm
Yeah,
telling
you are a
what.
cheapskate.
Hey!
I'm telling you, man, there's a difference.
Oh, a little
It's like
skin
you
flint
knew.
over here.
Oh, 100%.
It's like you knew.
Well, what do you? Oh yeah, we talked about this last time. So it's what do you play?
For right now, I mean, I used to play center and goalie
Yeah.
back when I was in the JTA league, but
Now-
Is it like-
right
is
now
it
it's
like,
just messing around?
Is it like lacrosse? Center goes back and forth, plays offense and defense.
Mostly forward, but they spread around. Forward.
Yeah,
center,
the
not going
forward is
towards
like the attackers, right?
Yeah.
And then your center is kind of assisting. So it's a lot like lacrosse. I played lacrosse in high school. It's very similar. I mean, isn't that why they call it field hockey? Isn't there a similarity to field hockey?
Oh, you don't play ice
Oh,
hockey?
no, it was roller.
Roller hockey.
Oh.
Wasn't as serious.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what would be?
So you're a cheap rollerblade.
Yeah. So those aren't skates really. They're blades, cheap blades.
Yeah.
Roller skates, roller blades,
Yeah.
whatever. Pick on the blades.
So do you have the four in a square or four in a line?
4 in a line, man.
Four in a
Come on
line.
now.
Okay, inline skates.
It's not the 70s.
Okay. Hey, I don't know.
Yeah. Hey, come on.
You might want to be pulling a couple twisty twists and doopty doos
Well,
out
twisty-
there.
Loop
Hey,
loop
we-
and pull, you know.
Are we gonna call Austin tonight?
Oh yeah. We're gonna call Austin as well. You
We're-
know.
we're gonna commit to our promise, even though the equipment isn't working.
Yeah, we don't have working equipment, but we're gonna rig it up. We're gonna rig it up in a certain way,
Yeah.
and then we're gonna kind of be like, you know,
That's what my
Can't
mother
touch this.
says.
You can't touch this.
Hello there.
Jacob's really pushing buttons tonight.
He's loving it. He's loving it.
Oh man, that's funny. Yeah, I love the high production value.
it's a high production value with no talent.
Yeah.
That's what you get.
So,
Yeah.
a little local news to us about the
Yes. What is it?
the Mar-a-Lago. If
Mar-a-Lago.
anybody hasn't heard about
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Oh
Hey.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Seamless
it's some crazy
transition.
stuff.
Trump raid happened right in our backyard.
Yeah.
Pretty
We know the
much.
most things about it.
What do you
We
think?
know all the details.
What do you think of that, Lucas? What do you think of? You
I
know,
don't-
I think
don't
that
get,
they.
I don't get too
I think it was
political, but
justified.
I don't think he really has
You
anything
picked
to
the
hide.
topic.
Yeah.
Don't say you don't
Yeah,
get
let's talk
political
about
when
it.
you picked this topic.
We
All right.
can't get political about it, but I did think it's just a tactic, like a scare tactic for the most part.
Yeah.
I, don't
think
I
they're.
don't really
they're scared
think he
of
has
him.
much to hide.
Well, I think they're trying to like get him to not run again.
Yeah,
Ultimately,
yeah.
you know, all the thinking
gonna.
people say that.
Everybody
yeah.
knows he's gonna.
Yeah, he's gonna. And you know what? If it was really fair, I think he'd win. Honestly.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
100%.
Well, I mean, dude, that.
Well,
la-
election fraud. Election
Yeah.
fraud. Uh-oh.
well, I did honestly.
If it
every-
was
We're gonna
fair?
get- we're gonna get canceled over here.
I know, right? We're gonna,
canceled before we get
Lord.
started.
we're gonna get taken down off of YouTube.
It'll be January Friday number 2 coming out soon.
Yeah, this one will also be unaired.
Fried generally. That'll be our next one.
Yeah, don't worry, you can't keep us down. We're like a
Like
weed. We just keep sprouting up again.
I like it.
Do you know who is not sprouting up again? Is that fucking Alex Jones? He's
No.
done, dude.
Oh, the dude, he got he had
got
to pay out
fucked.
millions of bucks.
Yeah.
But what I learned, is that sure he had to pay out what like $50 million in the end of it.
Too, yeah.
He made InfoWars made $65 million last year.
Yeah, but dude, there's a lot of
it was
production
more than
costs
that.
that go along with that.
Yeah, but come on, he's been doing it for like 10, 11, 12, 15, 100. I was like, what the fuck am I going to stop?
Yeah, but I heard like because you got to pay out of pocket, so that means he needs like $40 million, and what the
Coming up
goal
with
is
that.
they're gonna arrest him because he can't pay it probably, because that's a lot of money to just have.
They're turning the frogs gay.
Oh, is that Alex Jones?
Crazy.
Yeah.
That was good. That was really good. Do it again.
Frogs
Yeah.
are gay. All amphibians can turn their gender to the opposite gender.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it
ribbit.
doesn't really make any sense.
Ribbit.
They're turning the frogs gay.
Damn. Yeah, he was right
Damn
about the
Kermit.
frogs.
Well, he was right about
He was
Epstein
right
Island.
about the frogs.
Yeah.
You got to give him the fact that he was right about Epstein Island.
Yeah, he called that shit.
He was on Rogan like 2 years,
Oh.
4 years maybe. I forget the timeline, but years before the news broke.
Dude,
of
he
it.
called Epstein. He called the frogs. Like, dude, just knows his shit, bro.
Well, they're not turning the frogs gay. Frogs have always been gay.
Oh, so he was wrong?
That's what I was saying.
Okay.
But he's right in a sense.
Yeah.
So he can say that and not be wrong.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
You get it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, another thing is he definitely got the Sandy Hook thing wrong.
Yeah, you think they were
And
murdered? You
That's-
think they were murdered? I don't know.
Of course.
I don't know.
But I do know that he retracted his statement like weeks later.
I think they were all actors, bro.
Yeah, that was his thing.
Yeah.
But
I'm
thought,
kidding. I'm kidding. by
If
the
I
way.
remember correctly, he retracted his statement weeks later, and then when I heard about the suit, the lawsuit says
Paris.
that for years he was defaming him. So I was like, oh man, they got that one fact wrong. In my head, I'm like, he's gonna get off, and I guess he didn't. He still got found. I don't know.
I think that is kind of creepy though, because where's the room to just be wrong about something then? Because like, hey, we were wrong, and I'm sorry for it, and I
And
even
for-
said it on
Aren't
my
journalists like protected in some way, shape, or form
Freedom of speech.
of
big deal.
slander because
show.
they're-
Not that journalist.
I know, right?
Yeah.
That's the all journalists get the scoop wrong because they're so excited to be first on something,
Mm-hmm.
and
Well,
you only see the people get in trouble for it if it's a really big wrong.
honestly, I'm a little bit of a hypocrite though, because when CNN got sued by that one kid, I forgot his name. Remember the kid who the Native American was like berating him outside the Capitol, and he was a little white kid, and I don't know, I forgot his name. He sued and won like $100 million from CNN,
Jeez.
and I was like, haha, serves you. And then they go after Alex Jones, and I'm like, you know what? The First Amendment, guys, I'm a little hypocritical.
At least you can call yourself out on it.
Yeah, you have to in order to learn,
Oh, look at Cam.
Yeah, so
Growing.
you know what, guys? Maybe CNN didn't deserve it.
Cam's growing.
Yeah, right before our eyes.
Take that back.
So, what are you thinking about abortion these days? Just kidding.
The
Not
women,
starting that.
The women should
Nope.
be executed.
Cancel button.
That was loud.
We're not starting that. Nope.
They should all be executed.
Nope. Wait. Ready?
Soundboard. That's what the baby said when he was getting aborted.
Lucas with the zinger, dude.
But,
Oh, that was good.
Well, that was pretty good.
Yeah, but honestly, like, this whole thing, like with Alex Jones, is pretty scary. Like, you gotta, I don't know, you gotta be able to be wrong. This guy, he's losing a lot of his life, like his livelihood, because, some people, he was wrong once. Is that really fair?
Yeah, I mean, of course he was wrong probably multiple times, but they're going after that one thing.
Yeah.
So, like, it's the judgment on how bad is that one thing. It shouldn't matter. It should just be the fact that he did retract his statement because, it's the same correlation to where, like, people don't get mad at someone killing a rat, but someone's going to get mad at someone killing a bunny.
That's true.
To an
I like
extent,
that. Yeah.
You know? And
Yeah.
you're killing animals. It's the
Yeah.
same thing.
But rats are-
I can kill a lizard. I can kill a fly.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a big deal.
Yeah, but as soon as I kill a baby in the womb, right back to abortion. No. I hit the button.
I'm already over the soundboard.
Yeah, fuck that. All right, enough sound.
It's taken away from the show. I knew it would.
Yeah. Well,
Stop it.
Well, let's see. What other news do we have?
We don't have any news, dude. We're not a news show.
Yeah, we are.
We are a news show.
We could be
A
both.
new news show.
Jiu-jitsu news.
All right, yeah.
Let's do some jiu-jitsu news. I haven't looked up anything in jiu-jitsu recently, but I will go off on the fact that Gordon Ryan versus Felipe Pena was on the same day when the last time I came to you with jiu-jitsu news. So last time I came to you with jiu-jitsu news, Leandro Lo has passed away, right? And it was a big deal in the jiu-jitsu community. Poor Leandro Lo got in a scuffle in a club, and some guy fucking shot him. You know, it's
Wow.
a sad situation, but when guns are involved,
But life moves on.
yeah, life does move on. That's the sad thing about it. And life moved on so much to where like his really good friend Felipe Pena was in America for this fight, Gordon Ryan versus Felipe Pena. It was the biggest match of jiu-jitsu of the year in jiu-jitsu, right? And it was a big deal in the jiu-jitsu community, so the fight had to go on. And Flow Grappling kind of was putting on this show. So the head guys in Flow went to Felipe Pena in the morning, right when the news broke, and was like, "Hey, we understand what had happened, but this is really important for the show. The show must go on." And in their eyes, the show must go on. And so
Did you make that up?
So they offered Felipe Pena more money to fight. So Felipe Pena eventually says, "Okay, sure, I'll fight." Then who knows? Other shit happens that's hearsay or whatever. A lot of people are saying it might not have happened, but during the fight, Gordon Ryan and Felipe Pena fought a no time limit, submission only grappling match. And Gordon Ryan planned on using the first 30 minutes as a warm up. So he's barely trying. 40 minutes into the fight, you can tell, the pace is picked up.
You had to wait. Hold on. You had to wait 30 minutes?
Pretty much.
Wow.
You watched this?
Yeah.
Huh.
But it was interesting because it's just they're still doing jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
It's just very calm, almost not competitive.
Like a sparring type deal.
Yeah, a little bit more like a sparring match. But you could tell Felipe Pena was using everything he had. And then you could also tell Gordon Ryan really wasn't trying too hard to secure anything in particular. He's trying to tire him out. It's tactics, it's a mind game. It's a no time limit match. This match could be drawn out to 2-3+ hours. And no time limit matches have gone out that far. Check out Kyle Chambers versus Isaac Michelle. Was it Isaac? Yeah, I think Isaac Michelle versus Kyle Chambers.
Yeah, I'm going to go home and watch it.
Dude, it was interesting. Don't get me wrong. If you like...
No, I know. If you like jiu-jitsu...
If you like jiu-jitsu, it's fucking... It's the most definitive form of who's best.
Yeah.
Because it's... Getting a submission is the true form of jiu-jitsu. And no matter how long it takes, submission only, fight until there's a submission. No time limit. The countdown goes up, not down. So it's it is interesting to watch, especially when the Kyle Chambers Isaac Michelle match was just high pace, almost the whole fucking 30 minutes. And then they slowed down for the next 30 minutes. You could tell both of them were tired. Yeah. Then they picked back up, and it's up and down, up and down. But no, I did not watch the whole 2.5 hour match.
Be a drag.
I just couldn't.
That's like going to see a movie,
right?
That's a long.
Yeah.
Well, I guess what? Fuck it. What am I talking about? Normal baseball games are that long. Fucking football games are that long.
But a whole jiu-jitsu fight card is that long.
Yeah.
Not just one match. To where,
Was she gonna take a shit?
Just taking a bong rip, asshole.
Oh, I thought she was going to the bathroom.
I like this one better.
What?
Yeah, I forgot. Oh, the bath is why was she coming to this bathroom to take a shit? Doesn't make sense.
No, not really.
Not
So,
at all.
back to the jiu-jitsu. Leandro Lo dies that day. Felipe Pena's 40 minutes into this match. About 45 minutes into this match, you could tell Gordon Ryan was fucking turned up the tempo for that last 5 minutes. and he's on top of Felipe Pena, you know what? Felipe Pena's like, I'm done.
He quit.
He goes, I'm done.
He said that.
Yeah. He goes, I'm done.
I get coffee now.
He's just like, I'm done. He didn't like go to the submission. He didn't let Gordon submit him. I don't know if it was a thing like he wanted to say that. Well, afterwards, what it had been was, oh, the flow grappling had messed up with my mind. My mind is this, and he's Brazilian, so the translation doesn't really. He makes no fucking sense when he talks. Is the scheme of it?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. There's this big debate on flow grappling pressured him too much into this fight, but at the same time, Gordon Ryan fans are like, nah, he was never ready for this fight. He's gonna make any excuses possible, and they're the two number one guys in jiu-jitsu right now, and Gordon Ryan has lost to this guy twice in his years, but the last time they fought was like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
So they want a new who's better fight, and I think Felipe Pena knows Gordon's better and is just trying to tactically get around him and win because he wants to do a match next time. They want to redo a match, but with a time limit. And with like kind of like a scoring system, instead of this mind game fight.
Yeah, that's like that's like when Botvinnik was playing Mikhail Tal in the World Championship for chess, and Tal was better than Botvinnik in chess, and Botvinnik was trying to stalemate the games on purpose, like draw him out, so that way he would remain world champion. Just bringing it back to something that the whole audience loves.
Oh yeah, yeah, chess.
I'm playing.
Or it's like Sugar Ray Leonard. I heard that there was a famous boxing match between Sugar Ray Leonard and someone else, where Sugar Ray Leonard was like, "No mas." Remember that?
When he quit?
You ever heard about that? Yeah, he's his famous line of saying, "No mas, no mas, I'm done." He threw in his own towel.
There's a lot of Sugar Rays in boxing.
Is there?
I think so. There's got to be at least two.
No, there's a Sugar Sean in UFC.
Sugar Sean O'Malley.
Sugar Ray Robinson? Wasn't there two? At least.
I don't know. We need a Googler.
I don't know. I'm thinking of baseball when you say Sugar Ray.
What? Oh, Sugar. I don't know.
I'm just making stuff up at this point.
The Sugar System. The Sugar System.
Yeah, Sugar Sean. Is he still fucking fighting? Sugar Sean?
Man, of course.
Yeah, he's good. Is he still good?
Oh, hell no!
He's not good?
No, he is. I'm pretty sure he's like 11-0. Besides his last second to last fight, where it was the guy and it was like a no contest. I'm pretty sure.
Didn't he like break his leg or something? And like something weird.
I don't know about recently.
I think he got calf kicked and his leg went numb. His leg went dead.
Yeah.
And he couldn't fight off of his leg.
And he lost.
I think it got called because of that.
Okay. Yeah. But other than that, he had a meteoric rise until then, right? It was all uphill, and then now, I really, I don't know. I've been. Usually, when a fighter is doing good, when you're on your Instagram timeline, and you're casual like me, and you see like a UFC fight, and it's like Sugar Sean knocks him out again. Now I see less of him. I've seen a lot of Usman recently. Has he won anything recently?
He's fighting tonight.
Oh, he is.
Oh, really?
Kamaru Usman versus Leon Edwards.
Oh yeah, Leon Edwards. He beat Nate Diaz, right? I remember that fight.
Yeah, but man, Nate Diaz wasn't even fucking trying. I hated that fight.
He wasn't trying until the last minute.
Exactly. So you watched it too.
Yeah.
The last minute, he fucking almost won the whole fight.
I know. It was. I'm like, wow, this guy is a tank, dude.
But then, while he's winning, he's like pointing at him and laughing, like, "Ha, I got you."
Yeah.
Now.
He didn't. Yeah, I think what that is. It's sort of like. It's like, all right, if you're fighting a guy, and at the last minute of the fight, you've been kicking his ass the whole time, and at the last minute, he's like, I'm going to start kicking your ass now, and then starts beating you up and starts laughing and pointing at you. Did you really win the fight? You know what I'm saying? Like, you might have won 4 rounds in a row, but...
That's a 7-10.
Yeah, because he lost the last round, it's kind of like, man, I might have won, but I'm a bitch. Like, I got no stamina. This guy would have beaten me in 10. That's a thing.
Yeah, but it's only 5. That's the problem with that argument. It's only a 5-round fight. Nate Diaz got to fight it smarter if he wants to win.
Yep.
Yeah, he does. But I think that's a troll. I think it's a big,
probably
high-level troll.
They have Islam
Allah Akbar.
They have Nate Diaz fighting this guy who everyone thinks is just worlds better than Nate. So Nate Diaz's next fight is going to be a true test to see where he is right now, mentally, physically, all that shit. It's either going to be his last fight or it's going to boost him up back into regularly fighting. Again, because
it's been hard for him to get a fight, right?
yeah, I guess. I don't really know. I don't stay up on his news or anything, but I do know like to fight Nate Diaz is not a show of skill. It's just a popularity fight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's to get fans knowing who you are because he has a fan base. You know, it's
Yeah.
like if you fight Connor, everybody now knows who Aldo is. You know,
yeah.
And
For the
that's-
wrong reasons, I guess.
For the wrong, yeah, exactly. For the
But
wrong
everyone
reasons.
knows who Dustin Poirier is now.
For the right reasons.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that, I'm just saying, like, you
No,
know,
I see what you're saying.
yeah, he's not like. I don't even know if you could call a fighter in UFC like a stepping stone. You know, but like he is a stepping stone in terms of like, all right, you fight Nate Diaz, you might not win like that type of stepping stone, but you definitely will be seen by more people now, and
Yeah.
we want you to be seen by more people. Like Sugar Sean, he's probably too small to fight him.
Yeah.
But like
100%.
if Sugar Sean like were to fight like some nobody, right? And then that nobody now people know. And
Yeah.
if he wins, if he beats Sugar Sean, you're like, oh, this guy.
But
this
no
guy's
one
got
knows.
it.
I couldn't even tell you who leg kicked Sugar Sean.
Well, I'm saying, yeah,
I
well,
forget.
that's
Yeah, I
true.
don't
Because
know.
The only people I know in Sugar Sean's weight class, which is the bantamweight weight class, would be Aljamain Sterling, Peter Yan,
yeah,
Corey Sandhagen. I've seen a couple of his fights because Aljamain Sterling fucking got on his back within a
what
minute.
about that guy Mike McGlitchke?
Don't know him.
I was gonna say,
No,
what
this
weight
is an
class-
awful. This is just an awful name for a UFC fighter.
What,
Mike McGlitchke.
Call me the glitch, bro.
What weight class was Patty in?
Patty Pimpleton? I don't know.
Because I think there was some talks about him and Sugar Sean fighting at one point back in the day, but I know Patty's a little bit bigger than him.
Sugar Sean could go up to 145. He's got the length for it. He just doesn't have any
Yeah.
fucking muscle. You know?
No, he's a small guy.
Those guys, they could go up to 145, 155. It's just depending on how much muscle they want to put on.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like I'm 170. Lucas, you got a small
125.
125.
125.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Fucking twig.
Okay,
Dude,
well,
I'm
pause.
almost double you. It's double Lucas.
that's
I'm
Brandon.
a fat ass.
That's Brandon Moreno fight weight. You know, that's what flyweight.
I think it's called tiny featherweight.
Fuck you.
It's flyweight.
Okay.
Brandon Moreno lost to Oliveira, someone not Charles Oliveira because he's the welterweight champion. Fuck, I forget. It was another Oliveira. I don't know if
You
they're
know what?
related. There's so many Oliveiras in Brazil.
You know what weight class I'm in? Weight Watchers.
I don't have the soundboard. I don't have it.
You don't
damn
boo
it.
me for that. He left.
You said, damn it.
Okay, whatever. You swing and you miss, you know.
So I'll take it.
But yeah, speaking of like you don't see you didn't see Leon Edwards before Nate Diaz,
Exactly.
you know, but he's on an 8-fight win streak right now. He's won 8 of his last fights.
Wow.
So I mean, like you would think there's hype behind that.
You would think that.
You would think.
But UFC has to parlay these guys' popularity against each other.
I know that's the weirdest thing about their matchups.
Yeah, and they have, and people, the fans are like, dude, why the fuck you ain't giving, I don't know, Mike McGlitchke a chance, dude? I
You
don't
know he deserves it.
Mike McGlitchke.
He's fucking 6-0, man. You know, put him up against Diaz.
Well, I think when Leon Edwards was fighting Nate Diaz, they were giving Jorge Masvidal another chance to fight Kamaru Usman around the same time.
Oh, I got something to say. That is a wasted fight. Doing Jorge Masvidal against Nate Diaz because
BMF belt, bro.
yeah, I know, but you know, it was a good fight and all that because I like both of them. But just the fact that like you could have had one person fight Nate and another person fight Jorge, and because they're both popular, they would have given 2 people a rise. Instead, it's just like 2 dueling fan
No,
bases.
it's the fact that they did the 2 dueling fan bases that makes that fight the biggest fight ever.
No, I get it. But I'm just saying, you know, like all right, for example, are either of them really contenders anymore?
Not right now.
Yeah.
Not anymore. Jorge Masvidal was. After that fight, he went on to
Yeah, he did after that fight. Actually,
It's like everybody who fights Nate Diaz and wins goes on
to do something.
to do a title shot.
Yeah,
Gets a title shot within their next
he's the
couple fights.
gatekeeper.
He almost is for
Yeah.
almost no reason. He's just a fucking punching
Yeah,
bag.
I'm the fucking gatekeeper, man. Is that him? That's kind of him.
I'm just the
Sounded
fucking
more like Mike
gate.
Tyson.
Oh yeah.
He does sound like Mike Tyson though.
Yeah,
just,
he does.
Just like more gangster. I don't know how. It's like gangsterly punch drunk Mike Tyson.
Dude, anybody on the street with a speech impediment, you watch out.
Yeah.
alright?
Fucking lion.
And bubble ears.
You stepped on my shoes, man. Oh, sorry.
Cauliflower ear.
Yeah, always look at their ears.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
That's how you know.
Telltale.
Some dudes will like squish their ears with pliers, bro.
Yeah.
To get that effect. Some people will purposely give themselves cauliflower ear.
Oh, like stolen valor, you know, like.
Oh yeah. It is the UFC's version of Stolen Valor.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Stolen
Look
cauliflower.
at these ears, man.
Hey! Zinger!
Yeah, another thing about
Zinger.
Lucas. Oh, man.
Damn, Lucas coming in with good ones.
Yeah, from the top rope.
I'm good when I am. You know?
Trying to bring it all back.
From the top of the cage.
Yeah. Anyway.
Okay.
All right, next subject.
Grinding
What
hole.
else? What else do we got?
Next subject.
We got all these
Abortion.
people in our live
Abortion.
stream. The chat's going crazy right now.
Yeah.
man.
We got any questions?
We got one. Is how come they don't make how come they don't call tuna sticks fish sticks?
Why?
Well,
It's a question.
it's a question we have on here. It's a pretty good question. It seems like the only fish that are fish sticks are random fish.
Yeah, that came from Mitch from Long Island, right?
Yeah, Mitch, we'll get to it in a second. Lucas is texting on his phone. He's got something better to do.
I was trying to pull up the live chat to ask a question.
Don't break down the fourth wall.
We don't need any help here. We're doing just fine.
No, but tuna. All right, tuna's a fish, right?
tuna is a fish,
Most
but it's not a
definitely a
fish stick.
fish.
You can fry tuna, but it's not a fish stick.
Okay, but here's the thing. Fish stick might be, all right, it's like
It's
it's
just
its
a
own
sticker.
genre, you know?
A genre?
Is it a genre or is it only a fish stick if it's in a certain type of fish? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think it has
Like
to be
a star-
stick also.
Like here's the difference. A Star Wars movie. You could say, "Oh, this is a Star Wars movie." But it doesn't have Luke Skywalker. Is it really a is it a Star Wars movie? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You know?
kinda,
It's
yeah.
kind of similar, but is it the same? I don't know. Just pontificating here.
I like it.
Yeah,
I like it.
I like your thinking.
I think, well, when you fry grouper, they call them grouper fingers.
Yeah, but
Right?
if you were to put the fingers on a stick, then what happens?
But fish sticks don't come on sticks.
Fish sticks are not on sticks.
Yeah, yeah. But what is a fish stick? Anyway, what kind of fish? Like cod or some shit? I don't know.
Probably.
Any fish.
Any
If it was
fish?
cod, it'd be a cod stick. Right?
Well, it would have to be an undesignated fish.
Exactly.
You have to have no idea what fish is in there for it to be a fish
Yeah,
stick.
that's sketchy. What is this? It's a fish stick. Well, what kind of fish? Doesn't matter.
Oh, well, that wouldn't
Why-
make it a fish stick.
Why are you asking questions?
Well,
Yeah.
even
you
when you
know?
order fish from restaurants, a lot of the times it's not the fish that they say it is.
Really?
Yeah.
I
found that out.
I see right through that shit. I
We
send
talked-
it back.
Wow.
We talked about that with Kyle a little bit.
Did we?
Yeah,
Sorry.
with there's a local restaurant around here called
Square. No.
Hog Snappers.
Yeah.
Hog Snappers been caught over twice because they've been caught 3 times. They've been caught 3 times
Wow, that's more than 2.
One less than 4.
Yeah.
serving tilapia as
Aw.
Oh,
hogfish
those
Ooh,
cheap
that's not
bastards.
because they're both white flaky fish.
Yeah.
And if you don't eat hogfish a lot, you'd never know the difference, especially with all the sauces and
Yeah.
That's why you
the
gotta get
potato
whole.
crusted shit that they put on there.
we got to clarify this for our Kansas City viewers.
Exactly. See, we're very fish type of people around here.
Yeah, we're a big fish podcast.
Big fishing podcast, big boat podcast.
yeah,
You're-
yeah. You're right.
I'm like, where'd that number come from? Like, holy shit, we got someone. It was Lucas.
Isn't it weird? People don't want to listen to us on a Saturday night.
I know, right?
Yeah.
They're recording it. Don't worry.
I am recording it.
You build it and they come. Eventually.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Just look at the
Where'd that
pyramids,
come
man.
from?
Field of Dreams. Remember that?
Yeah, I'm trying to
Totally.
I'm trying to rehash it.
Nah, it's not.
Field of Dreams is the stupidest plot to a movie in the world.
Well,
It
it's
is.
plot.
All right, I'll tell you the plot.
Lucas doesn't. You know what Field of Dreams is?
Nope.
It's a baseball movie.
Who stars in that? Russell Crowe?
Nah, Kevin Costner.
Kevin
That's not the one
Costner.
with the ape, is it?
It's like a Waterworld type movie.
I haven't seen that either.
Yeah, it is kind of. It was in that same era, so
It was long.
it was long. And, yeah.
All Kevin Costner movies are
Fucking
long.
long, dude. Dude, you ever see Waterworld though?
Braveheart.
Great movie. Waterworld's a great movie. I love that movie.
Waterworld is a good movie.
Yeah,
I
it's-
like it.
Dude, I love the scene where I love the scene where they're on the boat and he's trading with that guy and that chick is with him and she gets naked.
Mhm.
Remember? And he's like, I don't want to fuck you. You know, remember that? She's like butt ass naked on the boat.
She's trying to give herself to him.
Yeah.
So he becomes like nicer or whatever.
yeah,
and
she's trying to like pussy her way into staying on the boat.
exactly.
You know?
He's like,
He's
bitch, I don't
like-
care about your pussy.
Yeah, he's like, please, you know. Hey, but the best scene is like when he starts bartering with this other guy, and he's like, "What about the wee one?" He's like, "Let me get 15 minutes with the wee one." There was a little girl on the boat.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
wanted to fuck the little girl.
The little wee one.
And he said, "Let me get 15 minutes with the wee one."
Well, okay, that actually reminds me of something they were talking about on the radio, right? And it might be a little different, but it's what reminded me of it.
Yeah.
So they were talking about why old dudes are attracted to young girls.
Everybody's attracted to like,
Is this
oh,
Andrew
young
Tate?
girl, young.
Not like
girls.
pedophile type young.
I think every guy likes a
like-
nice 18-year-old snatch.
18
Yeah.
to 22, let's put it that way.
Who is this, Andrew Tate?
While you're 45 years or over 45 years, like 20-year age gap. They couldn't understand why a man would want a young pussy.
They couldn't fathom it. They couldn't even possibly
Tell you
fathom
what.
it.
I couldn't fathom it. And what do you think is the real reason behind someone wanting to go for a younger girl?
I think it's definitely something that just no experience, man. Just showing them something new, haven't been around.
Think so?
Something fresh.
Oh, you like I can teach you something.
yeah,
Being the
exactly.
teacher, being in control.
I think so.
No,
Dominance,
I've
for the
talked
most part,
to.
yeah.
You know, like listen. Whenever I talk, the few times that I do get to talk to younger girls nowadays, like you know, they're out of high school, obviously. Like you can just feel like the dominance. You know, like because you know so much more than them, and you
Yeah.
know, first off, it's an easy catch. You know. And like, well, not for me, but you know, but you know what I'm saying though. It's just You ever talk to like an 18-year-old? You know what I'm talking about, right? Like a
I know what you
young
mean.
girl.
Yeah.
It's just like they don't know anything. You know, like they're like blank canvases.
It's almost freaky for me though,
Experience.
because like
Yeah.
I was just there, you know.
Well, here's the thing.
and
I
I'm
think,
still kind of there. So for me, I still don't get that like honestly, another thing too is I haven't fucking talked to a chick that's under 20 years old since I was like 21.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
yeah.
it's been years
Yeah.
for me, but
Well, like today I was just filming, and there's this girl filming with us, and she must have been like 19 or 20. I don't know how old she was. She looked young, you know. And I just like we were talking like a little bit, and it's just like I don't know. I'm just a little bit quicker than she is. You know what I'm saying? Like she easily impressed, maybe. I don't know.
it almost makes you feel like you're way wittier and smarter than you actually are.
Yes.
Yeah.
You
yeah,
know?
to an extent.
I think because she's like, wow, what? Wow. And it's like
I never knew that.
Yeah.
You traveled out of state once?
Dude, it's like the time. Yeah. Wow, you've been to Georgia? It's so far.
You have a car?
Well, I'm a car. Yeah, exactly. Here's another thing too. Exactly.
Yeah.
Wow, I just got a car. You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
they just got a car.
Oh yeah.
Remember that?
I remember all those driving mistakes before 20.
Yeah.
You just you take it for granted. You don't realize that you're driving a metal fucking death trap. You know,
Yeah.
you're fucking speeding around the road and shit. You're cutting around, you're cutting people off, and you're like, they'll fucking stop. You know, what's the worst that can happen?
Yep.
But
Yeah.
my age, I'm the slowest driver on the road now. You know, I'm fucking love.
in that van.
I love
I don't think
being.
you got any options.
Yeah.
You know, so fast.
No, that van can haul ass if I
Yeah,
wanted
chug
to.
it.
Okay, yeah.
But
Not making fun of OC.
I can even
No,
I can even
that's
do a
the
fucking
baby.
burnout
Yeah.
with that thing if I wanted to. That thing's got balls. But at the same time, like I know that burnout could, get me out of control pretty quickly. I'm not doing
Yeah.
that fucking burnout because I don't know how to do a fucking burnout.
Yeah.
I'm not just gonna. When I was younger, I would go off to the grass a little bit and just
Get 'em
like
started.
just like slam the gas and hope I burned out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would do it when I was younger.
Mhm.
I still don't know how to burn out. Now I don't even try it. I'm like, fuck that shit. I've made those stupid mistakes,
Dude,
And when
Now
you
you're worried
do,
about a
when you do
transmission
a burnout, yeah, exactly. You're worried about all the
Yeah.
shit that you got to pay for if you
Yep.
break something.
Well, dude,
Exactly.
But if I
older-
do some of that shit, it doesn't give me that excitement that it used to because I already tried it and then I did it and it's like, okay, well, you done it once. It's like, tripping on acid. You do it once and you're like, whoa, that was a fucking badass experience. But do I really need to keep doing that?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, it's funny.
I have an opinion. I think young girls should be with older guys.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're always. No, I'm talking over 18. I feel like I have to keep saying that, because you ever see young girls, people like, what, 12? It's like, no. I'm saying like young adult girls should be with older adult guys, and older adult girls should be with younger adult guys.
Yeah.
I think that just works in nature.
think
Because-
so?
Yeah, because I don't know. I think men are just a little bit more dominant than women. But if you're,
But why would a young guy go with an older woman then?
Well, first off, because they're
Status.
more on your plane. I think.
Status. I'm fucking that MILF.
I got a MILF, baby.
Yeah, that's true. But like
Yeah.
honestly, like I think it's just you gel better. I don't know, like you get what I'm saying, like because if you're with a girl your own age, it's like she doesn't know shit. Like you know what I'm saying? You
Well, it's not that she doesn't know shit. She knows like what you know.
maybe
Like,
yeah.
you don't really know shit, and then they don't really know shit. So together, you don't really know shit.
Well, yeah. Well, back to like what you were saying, Jacob. I mean, like things when you're younger, it's just not that it's a huge age gap, but it's just experiencing things. It just feels a lot more different. So it's
Well-
like going out like late night and maybe like driving a little fast. Like when you get older, it's not as enthusing, but like to someone younger, it could be a little bit more.
Oh, all right. It's like guidance.
Intriguing.
It's like guidance. You
Well,
know,
that's
like-
back to the teacher thing.
Yeah. Well,
You
yeah.
think you're a teacher
Yeah.
when you go to a younger girl. It's like I can show you the way.
Yeah. Exactly. And they can too. Because
It's a lot more easier for you too.
Like a let's say this. Let's say there's a millionaire 40-year-old dude, right? He could offer so much more to a girl who's 18 than another 18-year-old guy could. You get what I'm saying?
Well, yeah,
100%.
just
And
by
that-
saying that he's a millionaire, that's obvious.
Well, or let's strip the money away.
Yeah, let's strip the
Someone
money
who's
away.
more
Just
established,
just
the
to, yeah, he's
company-
just more
company, a
established in
house,
life,
vehicle.
But if you're just talking about the man, like let's strip the man naked, like just who he is, an older man could probably not even probably will definitely have more to offer a young girl than a young I don't know, I don't even
He'll have
know.
more wrinkles to offer.
It's true.
Maybe
Yeah,
not
yeah,
really
yeah,
though,
man.
40, but we're talking not 60,
Okay,
80.
but what makes that 40-year-old guy want a 20-year-old
'Cause-
versus another 40-year-old?
because
Probably
who
got some
doesn't want a 20-year-old?
That's what I think. And now that's why I want to bring it back to that because they were dancing around the subject, and I was so confident in my answer. I think it's total primal instincts. You get this urge that you want to procreate with someone who's more viable, and the younger they are, obviously not 12. I feel like I have to say that too, but
Right? I don't know why.
I don't know
good.
why, but yeah, I felt like I had to say that. But 14,
Yeah.
Kidding. But yeah, you think like the 18-year-old girl is more viable. She's more able to survive the birthing process rather than a 40-year-old, and that's like something we've obviously now that doesn't really make sense. But our instincts come from thousands of years
I don't
bred of behavior patterns, and always the younger girl could produce more babies in the long run, so your
Yeah,
legacy,
that'll-
your name would live longer.
I don't think most guys these days are like, that girl's gonna have a better chance of having a non-autistic baby.
Exactly, it's not the first thought. That's why it's a primal instinct.
I completely agree with what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like it's not something because there's the subconscious and then there's something even deeper than that, the enema. You
Well,
know,
wouldn't
and
the
that is I know.
Wouldn't the subconscious be the deeper thing?
No. There's something. It's the bare essence of who you are.
Okay.
You know, there's a subconscious is still thinking, but it's not conscious. It's not brought to light. But even before that, there's something deeper. That's who you really. It's the soul. Some people call it. And I think even at that level, because humans haven't changed in 2,000 years. You know, like
And
young pussy in
10,000
Rome,
years.
young pussy in Rome is still just as hot as young pussy in modern day America.
And
you know,
in Rome, there was hundreds,
except they were boys.
endless accounts of
Yeah.
pedophilia.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Like, not only do like that 40-year-old want an 18-year-old,
Yeah, and the
they
word-
want that 12-year-old.
yeah, and the word pedophilia is Greek.
Is it really?
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah.
Is
So yeah, they're like, what do we call this? Let's call it pedophilia.
In Europe, it's
All right, hit the boo
nonsense.
button.
Oh, was that a joke?
Yeah, kind of.
It was
I thought you were
supposed to
just
be.
making a point.
It's funny.
Well, grinding halt.
No, I'm just thinking. Like, I don't know, man. Like,
I think it's total primal instincts. Whether the guy that's 40 or 50 years old knows it or not, it's that he thinks that young girl will be produce more for his legacy, for his, because we don't live that long. The only thing we can do in our lifespan is fucking come in chicks.
Yeah.
That's like our main reason of being here.
But
you also are you building skyscrapers and giant pyramids.
That's
you know.
that's all to get us more chicks.
You think?
100%.
I don't think so. I think that is legacy too, because like yeah, we can make babies and all that, but then all right, what lasts even longer than blood?
Not everyone can be Steve Jobs though.
But I'm just saying, like for some men that it's not like like Steve Jobs. You think he made the iPhone to get lit? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes, 100%.
no, because look at him. No, like,
100%. He's a fucking
to
nerd.
Get so much pussy.
He's a fucking nerd who created
He wasn't a
something
nerd.
really fucking cool.
he wasn't a nerd. He was a
Was a
liberal
hippie.
dude. He was a hippie. Yeah, he was like he didn't know anything about computers. Just Wozniak knew about computers. Steve Jobs was like the fucking Chad of those two. You know?
Well, I didn't know.
Tell him, Cam.
I
Yeah.
didn't know. How come Wozniak didn't have the legacy?
You don't know who Steve Wozniak is?
I do. He bought an iPhone with Steve-O.
Okay, so you saw him on the.
He's like, I saw a video.
Oh, you saw him on YouTube Shorts.
I saw him on YouTube buy iPhone with Steve-O.
Oh,
They're like, we're
fun.
going to use his employee discount. His employee store number's 1.
Oh, that's
That was the
funny.
whole point of the video.
Uh-huh.
So they can go to the store and be like, we're going to use his employee discount. They're like, all right, what's his number? And they go, 1. This is Steve.
Yeah.
And they go, who's Steve? The employee of Apple goes, who's Steve?
It's like, type that number in.
It was an interesting video. Because
Yeah.
even the employee at Apple didn't know that. So, boom.
Yeah.
I'm not that stupid. Steve Jobs totally did that for his legacy.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like
to
that's
to
what I
fuck
said.
more chicks.
No, I don't think he invented the iPhone to fuck chicks. He was fucking chicks before that. He
Not
had a
as
kid.
much.
What type
Not
of
as
chicks
much.
are we talking
He had a
about?
kid. No, all right. Let's do it like this then. At first, when he made the first, Mac computer, the first one, that's him trying to fuck chicks. But then after he gets this gravitas, stature, he probably, wants to leave a legacy on humanity. Because it's like, well, I got children. What's next? Like George Lucas. Like George
Shout
Lucas, like totally, like what do you think? He think he created Star Wars to get pussy? He was
100%.
married.
100%. 100%.
100%.
Okay, I can't argue with that. I just can't argue with it. So you're like, yeah, 100%. I'm like, all right.
I'm shutting you down, bro.
Well, I don't really have any points. I mean,
The people build buildings because they need a job. They want to do something because they want to be successful. Why do you want to be successful in life? So you can fuck more chicks.
Mark Zuckerberg, Facebook.
So he can fuck more chicks. 100%.
he's married.
You don't think
Exactly.
Mark Zuckerberg gets side pussy?
No.
He got fired from Facebook for having an affair with his employee. He's not even the CEO of Facebook anymore. Because of a rule that
That is
they turned against him that he
that's-
made.
That's incidental though, because chicks probably come on to Mark Zuckerberg, because he's Mark Zuckerberg. But he's not searching out those chicks. You see what I'm saying? Like
true.
that was an employee of Apple he fucked, right? So she got on the inside.
No,
She's
he's an
like,
employee
you know
of
what?
Facebook.
What?
Employee of Facebook.
Or yeah, whatever. Facebook. Yeah. So I meant, we're talking about Apple.
But no, he
She snuck her way in through the ladder, and she climbed all the way up just to show him her twat. That's what she did.
You think that's why? Fuck, I don't remember her name. Who was the secretary for Clinton?
Secretary for Clinton?
That suck Clinton's dick.
Oh, Monica Lewinsky.
Monica Lewinsky. You think that's why she was in the White House?
100%.
So she can climb the ladder and suck the president's dick?
Yeah.
No, president became president so he could fuck more chicks. And then he went after her.
No, you see, you're all right. First off,
He's got a point.
I got a point.
no, I think
That's why I like Lucas here.
He's got a point.
well, you're project. I think clearly what you're doing is you're projecting your own biases and insecurities onto these other men who've done great things, like make the iPhone, became president. You think, I don't know. You think Bill Clinton?
No, it's not my own insecurities. It's this
Not
inherent.
insecurities.
It's
Not
this
sure.
inherent thing that all guys. have.
Yeah. Here's the thing, though. Guys can't have kids. Like, we can have kids, but it's all them.
Make them.
We feel empty. Yeah, we can make kids. We can't have kids. But we can. What we can do is build fucking pyramids. We're always every guy wants to build something. Every guy plays with construction and Legos as a kid. Why? We have this innate thing we want to build. Why? I think that is separate.
It's
from
so you
the
can build
want.
It's so you can build a house and get a chick to move in that house.
No,
with
because
you.
no, because
No, 100%. When
you're playing with Legos before you think girls have cooties and you're playing with Legos. You don't know why. You're playing. Why am I playing with these Legos? Well, it's to get pussy, and you've got no clue.
It is. It
Link
is
logs.
100%.
All right, I'm on board. All right,
I can get down with it.
it's primal. Okay, I
Why
see
do
what
you
you're
think
saying.
we have this podcast, Cam?
It's so primal that before kids even know about pussy, they're trying to get pussy.
Yeah, that's what they're playing with Legos.
Why do kids make fun of other kids? To climb the social hierarchy. Kids do that more than anyone, and they do it untaught. You don't have to teach a kid how to be mean to another kid. They just do it. You have to teach a kid not to be mean to another kid.
I don't think so.
100%. You got to tell your kid that bullying's bad.
I never had that problem.
Never had what problem?
like the like picking on other people.
No,
I mean,
yeah,
I've
but-
done
bully.
it.
It's not always. It doesn't always go to picking on other people, but it's wanting to become not the fucking kid that picks his nose in school.
Well,
you don't want to be
it's
the
the
kid.
zebra theory. Like, remember Jordan Peterson is like the zebra that stands out will get killed. It's like you want to fit in with this pack. So in order to fit in with the pack, you gotta do certain things,
Sure.
like that sort of.
Yeah, and the best way to fit into the pack is to lead the pack. Not everybody wants to lead the pack, but no one wants to be on the bottom of the pack.
I don't want to be in the pack at all. I want to be Cam
In
Reese.
high school, you did, whether you know it or not. Not in high school, but in middle school, even
Yeah.
back farther than that.
No, I was always out there.
All right, then let's go with just the majority of people because there
Yeah.
are outliers.
Yeah.
There's outliers in everything.
Yeah.
But there's this inherent need for us. Like, why do people lie? So
To
they
better
can
their
deceive. Why would you ever want to deceive someone?
Get pussy.
Boom.
Yeah. No, that's totally true. The only time I'm really lying is when I'm at a bar. I swear to God, like I lie all the time.
You ever
So-
put on a character?
Yes.
So like
I put on confident character. This guy who's not insecure, that's who I put on.
my character just has confidence.
Yeah.
It's the most fake part about me.
I'm playing guy with confidence.
You got to bring some of that to the show.
What?
Zinger!
Oh, another cigar.
No, I completely I see what you're going, but more or less I was like thinking about like you ever like walk into a bar and just like pretend you're fucking British. Maybe British people.
Whoa,
Maybe
no.
British people would get pussy. So you're like, let me just be a whole new character. Let me pretend to be a real estate agent. Say I got a job that pays me good money.
I pretend to be Cam Reese every day.
So you've never put on a character.
No, I was trying to be
You ever-
I was trying to be weird. Just I don't know.
You ever walk, Lucas? You ever walked into a bar and lie?
Waiter, I'll have another over here.
Truthfully speaking,
You ever? Yeah, obviously, truthfully speaking, there's
No, I have
nothing that
not.
we wouldn't lie about.
no.
What? Wait, what
You're
was the
lying.
question? What was the question?
Not a lie.
I'm just kidding.
Do you lie? Is that
You
the
ever
question?
been in a bar and lied to get pussy?
Yes.
No, I really don't think so. No.
Damn, you're missing out, dude. That's how you do it.
Yeah, I gotta take a lesson, man.
Yeah, it's got out of the office. You know how it is.
You girls are hearing
Merrill Lynch. You ever heard of it? Yeah. Got my
I don't even know what my
briefcase.
point was.
Now we're just
I've
talking
lost
about
it.
lying to
pretending
get pussy.
you're British, going into a bar, getting pussy.
Yeah, but there was a deeper message I lost along the way.
No.
I always try to have a deeper message.
Yeah,
Try it
I
out.
go to
I'm not that good.
I go to the black clubs and I lie. I always tell chicks this. And they're like, "Oh, you lying?"
This is
that
Austin.
racist?
Oh, this is Austin.
Oh, call him.
You want to call Austin?
Yeah, yeah.
Let's do it, dude.
Is this one on? Is this one right here? Are we using this?
Yeah.
Just wondering how you guys are planning on doing it.
I don't think it's on.
It's not. I turned it off. I can easily turn it back on now.
I'm gonna
Okay.
Get a little refill of this Buffalo Trace. I'll tell you guys.
Do it, bro.
Yeah, can you get me a coffee?
He doesn't have to get up for the Buffalo
Oh,
Trace.
okay. I thought he was going.
I got to bring the coffee pot in here, I guess. I was gonna
Maybe
do.
when you guys make some big money, you can get an assistant like that.
Yeah, I as soon as I asked him, I'm like, oh, I'm kind of like treating him like
Yeah,
a fucking.
I'm the guest.
And he's the guest. I should be getting, the
All right.
host. Be a good host.
You call him off of your phone because my phone is a soundboard.
But dude, I'm only on 10%.
All right, I'll call him on my phone. Here. Shit,
Uh
it's
oh.
making noise.
Technical difficulties.
All right. Hello.
Hey,
Hold it up to the.
this one?
Yeah. What's up,
Can't
man?
adjust the mic down.
You're live
What's
on.
good?
You're live on Generally Fried.
What is poppin', my homies?
Chilling,
What's happening,
man.
dude?
I'm trying to get the mic situated here.
Yeah. Just put him on yours.
no,
Put him on
no
yours.
worries, homie.
Okay.
I can hear him fine.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep you here. So what's up, Austin? Austin Child on the podcast. Austin, you're a long friend of the show. Long friend of the show indeed. You were around early episodes giving us support. We appreciate that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Dan Good says he lived as a pirate in Guatemala. That's what he said. That's what he said at the bar before. He's pretended.
D good, bro. D good. That's a homie, man. I miss
You know what?
D
That's a
good.
sophisticated
I miss all you
lie.
guys, man. What's up, Lucas?
What's
up,
happening,
fucking
dude? What's going
Cam?
on?
How you guys doing, man?
Hey, wait, hold up. Yo, Austin, can you hear me?
Yeah, bro.
Oh,
I can hear
okay.
you
Just making
fine.
sure. Yeah. Well, you better be
Hell
able to
yeah.
hear me.
Yeah, you're on my
Better.
you're on my microphone, but you'll be able to hear everybody.
I haven't heard Lucas yet. Where's Lucas at?
I'm over here, man. You can't hear me?
Oh, I heard you. All right, you're good. You're good.
Yeah, man. What's going on?
Mic test on live air.
It's coming out pretty.
Let me crack this Yangling, bro.
Crack it, dude.
Hey,
Wow.
Yingling, my old beer.
Yeah, we don't talk about Yingling on the show anymore.
Yeah,
Dude, I
tough
found it for
times.
the first time in Maine, like since I've been up here since 2019, dude. I found it last night.
What type of place
Bought a
is
fucking
that,
24
man?
pack.
yeah.
You-
Austin, I quit drinking, and honestly, it's been a long journey, and I'm just proud to be where I'm at. This mental headspace of mine. Yeah, thank you,
Dude.
Lucas.
While
Yeah,
we're
I
all
appreciate it,
drinking
bro.
in front of him.
Yeah, I gotta.
That is awesome, man.
Yeah, praise be the Lord.
Well, Cam had to stop drinking.
What? I was
Yeah,
dying.
What's wrong, Cam?
Cam was
What?
slowly
Why'd you gotta stop?
dying from abusing it. So.
You gonna lose a liver or something?
Yeah, I didn't quit. I was forced out.
He was fired.
Yeah.
So before this, we were talking about lying and kind of like why people lie. And I was asking around if anybody has lied at the bar. Lucas says he's never lied to a girl to get pussy. I think.
Oh, bro, I'm a compulsive liar.
I told a girl one time,
that's
my name is
key.
Scrooge McDuck.
We're gonna be honest,
I hit the
right?
boo
This is a
button.
podcast, bro. Like, you, dude. Yes, I fucking lied. Are you kidding me?
What's your go-to when you're at the bar? If you're gonna go lie, you ever put on a British accent?
No, my go-to is I'm 6'2".
Dude, I'm not good at accents, but at the bar, my go-to is it's pretty simple, man. You just kind of gotta act real confident, just act like you're the man.
That's what I said.
Kinda,
Damn
You
right.
don't even really gotta hit on her, bro. Just buy her a couple drinks and then just kind of, hint to, hey, you want to come home with me?
Woo!
Yeah.
Line.
I do the trick. I put.
You heard it here first, folks.
Yeah, that's a bold strategy, Cotton.
That's exactly what Cam.
What I do is I always I unzip my pants and I put my nuts out, and I'm like, oh, I must have sat in gum.
See, I got a similar strategy, but a little different,
Yeah.
where I whip my dick out and I put it over my wrist, and I say, hey, can you tell me what time it is? I can't see my watch.
Dude, this fucking kid's older brother did that at the skate park when I was like 11 years old, and I thought it was the fucking weirdest thing I had ever seen in my life. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with that guy, dude?
Someone whipped
He
out
was
their
like
dick to a
17 years
12-year-old.
fucking
I
whipping
love
his
the
dick out in
kids.
front of fucking 11-year-old kids at the skate park.
Primal. Must be a primal instinct. He wants to show his dick to young guys.
What a lucky
That was
little
the thing-
boy.
That was the thing back then.
So you'd spend a lot of time at the skate park, huh? A lot of dicks.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little.
There is a lot of dicks at the skate park. Not gonna lie about that.
There's really only dicks. The best skaters are guys, and that's
I mean,
inherent fact.
yeah. I mean, if we're gonna really be honest, girl skateboarders.
Like that
Letitia-
guy
If I was a girl-
Zion.
if
He's
I was
pretty
a girl,
good.
Like if I went trans right now, I could be the greatest female skateboarder in the whole entire world.
Yeah.
because
yeah.
they're so bad.
No,
Whoa, whoa.
yeah, no, you're right. They're bad.
So you said it, not me.
Well,
They're bad, bro.
they
But
are bad.
it's not-
Letitia Buffoni is the baddest of them all.
Yeah.
She's
Well,
bad.
She's bad, but she's also not that bad at skateboarding, to be honest.
No,
like, she's like mid, but for a girl, she's fire.
No, she's fire. She's fire.
No.
That ass fire.
What's that, dude? You know that like fucking? It's like a little Brazilian girl. She's older now. She's probably like 16, 17. She's fucking really good. I saw her, dude. She did like a tray flip, fucking lip slide, a tray flip lip slide fakie down like
Oh.
the Easter handrail.
Oh,
It's
dude.
pretty fucking sick for a girl.
Oh, what about
I know
those
her.
what about those Japanese girls, dude?
Dude, Japanese and
Yeah,
Chinese
for the Olympics,
skateboarders,
they
that's
were
a different
snapping.
story, bro. Dude, those I don't even know. They don't even go to school. They just skateboard all day long, every day for their like. That's all they do.
Somehow they're still smarter than me.
Yeah, I knew a Japanese
After Will.
skater. Her name was Skate Ting.
Well, dude, if they like fall
For
in
a singer from
contests,
Cam.
it's like, oh no, I dishonor my family. So like they have to land everything.
And if they
Oh
don't,
no, and she was bad. Her name was Skate Ting Wong.
Oh shit.
Oh, all right. I'll
That was
sip my
good.
coffee.
That was good.
that's a second zinger from Cam. So, Austin, you have an interesting story. I want to introduce everyone to the pod. I want to introduce the podcast to Austin. Austin grew up skating with, if you are into the skating world, Zion Wright, and I had some experience skating with Zion at Abacoa. Obviously, I was
That's
nowhere.
the homie, bro.
Obviously, I was nowhere near him, but Austin Child was. Austin Child was better than Zion at one point.
For sure.
For a little while, yeah. I beat him in some contests.
Ooh,
Yeah, I,
Zion's
you
a G,
heard
man.
it.
Zion's a dog. I'll always love Zion.
it's
His
not.
dad is fucking my hero. I fucking love Zion's dad.
Zion's dad
great human.
is the shit.
Zion
Mustafa.
is also a great human.
Shout out Mustafa.
Yeah.
Shout out Zion. He's fucking
Shout out
awesome.
Zion.
So I think it was around the time where there was an entrance to that skate park where you would take the stairs up or you could skate to the flat. And Zion fucking ollied the stairs in the entrance. And it was something that I, first of all, never thought of. And if I would have thought of it, I would have never thought it was possible because the fucking...
The run up, you're talking
it's
about
not.
the 9 stair to Abacoa, right?
Yeah, it's not a straight shot. The run up is
Yeah,
insane.
It's real tough. The only thing I ever did down it was ollie it and front 180 it. Zion tray flipped it, bro.
Bro, when that happened, I knew.
And how old was he doing that?
Zion traded it probably when he was like 15,
Yeah.
14 maybe.
That's
Yeah,
insane.
nuts.
Yeah, dude, me and Zion, you guys know the Roger Dean 15? Like,
No,
you know that? Like the big ass set in the back of Roger Dean Stadium.
Yep.
I don't.
Yep.
So me
And
and Zion,
only
all
the cool
that-
kids.
All of the listeners don't. That's for sure.
All right, so there's this big 15 set in the back of Roger Dean Stadium in Abacoa. And like the run up is pretty shitty, like especially if you're goofy, and I'm goofy and Zion's regular, so he had it a little bit easier, but I'm not gonna give him credit. It's still, he landed it before me. He was 10. I think he was 10 or 11. And I was 13. And we hit the 15 set. But when you land, it's not like landing to flat. Like it had like an incline going up.
Oh.
You know? So
That'll
like it's a
fuck with
big
you.
ass 15 stair. And when you land, instead of landing flat, like it has an incline going up just a little bit. But that really throws you off. He landed at 3rd try. I landed at 7th try.
Ooh.
He's a beast, bro. Zion's always been a monster. He's
Yeah, for
he's
sure.
amazing, man. I fucking love that kid.
What's a
Great human being.
what's a good
His whole
callback?
family's awesome. Shout out Leroy. Shout out Zion. Shout
Oh, yeah,
out
Leroy.
Mustafa.
I knew
They're
him.
all fucking great
Yeah, man.
humans.
They were fucking
sold me
locals.
weed.
They were locals around Jupiter for the longest time, and the fact that everybody in Jupiter was on board with Zion. Everybody wanted to see him
Yeah,
succeed.
man.
Oh fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, hell yeah.
And then
Dude,
there's
no,
this
they're-
thing.
Dude, they're awesome. That whole family's awesome.
They really are. And it shows you that if you are one single mind focus on something, you can make it in whatever that something is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, I wish I said a little bit more focused on skateboarding, but
Yeah, dude, Austin.
I had to pay bills.
I remember Austin. You were. I remember him missing out school. Like, where the hell is Austin? And his mom's like out taking him to some competition in Tampa.
That
or
would be awesome.
Always doing something, man.
Your
Austin was on
mom
the
really
road.
was the greatest supporter of
Yeah,
you.
she
I
was.
remember getting dropped off at the skate park while your mom would hang around at the skate park.
Yep.
Oh, dude, my mom's the goat, dude. I fucking love
she
my
is.
mom.
I
I wish
remember
I could see her more often.
so she still lives down here and you're up in Maine.
No. She's actually up in Maine, but she lives like
She's like
probably
fucking 30 minutes away,
from my
and
house.
you know.
What were you saying?
could-
Sorry.
I could go see her more often, but I work a lot, man. But I used to see her every day in my whole life, and now I only see her like once a month. So it's sad.
That is sad, and I hope I don't fall
She-
into that too, because I just moved out of my dad's house, and there's been times to where like I don't call my dad for over a week, and then he calls me, and I'm like, ah, fuck, I haven't talked to my dad in a while, and I don't even realize it because I used to talk to my dad every fucking day, and now I just, I'm still doing what I do every day, just not talking to my dad, and it's something you take for granted until you get
Oh no,
reminded
exactly, dude. Fucking like they don't even live that far from me, but yeah, after like a week goes by, if I don't talk to him, I start feeling a little weird.
of it, like guilty almost.
Yeah, exactly, man. They've always been my greatest supporters.
So why Maine? Why'd you move up to Maine?
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna say any names, but there's a few people and a few incidents that I got into down there that
What?
made me kind of decide to say fuck it. Cause
Yeah.
my parents had left when I was like 20. They came up to Maine.
Oh.
I had my own apartment in Florida for like 3 years with that girl. Her name starts with an A.
Moved in with a
But-
girl.
Uh,
Oh, it's Amanda.
You live.
And me and that girl had a place, whatever. Fuck that girl, though. But,
Okay.
so, a lot of shit happened, and
How long
then
did you?
my dad,
How long did you live with her?
it was like 2.5 years.
Oh wow, that's a long time.
Yeah, it was from like 2017 to 2019 is when I moved up to Maine. My parents found me a really cheap house, dude. They found it for 70 grand, and it
Whoa.
was like I had to do a lot of work to it. But we're trim carpenters, so I just did TNG pretty much everywhere, like all fucking on the ceilings and on the wall, wainscot, crown molding, all
Nice,
that
man.
fucking nonsense.
That's nice.
And I just looked up how much it's worth. Right now, it's worth $189,000.
Sheesh.
Wow, that's a good return on investment. The market's
Yeah.
really good right now. You got to say, right?
I only owe
100%.
25 grand on it right now, but I'm just gonna keep it, man. Fuck
Yeah.
that. I just want to
100%.
own a house.
That's
Smart.
dope.
So, why Maine was because your parents had moved up there before.
Yeah, no, pretty much, yeah. Like, if we're gonna be honest, yeah. And to grow weed, it's like this third best place in the whole fucking country or in
Boom.
the whole world to
See
grow
you
weed.
growing some finer.
Boom.
man.
That's what I wanted to get to. You're growing some fucking fire weed. We're
Oh, yeah,
smoking some
always.
fucking regular ass shit over here compared to what the shit that I see Austin fucking with. Austin's real active on some of these social medias, showing off the frostiness of these buds, and makes me a little jealous sometimes because
Fine.
all this fucking dirt run ass fucking weed that you get down in Florida gets a little old, and I tell the guys all the time, I say, I don't give a fuck what I'm paying. Give me the best shit you can come up with. And I don't get the good shit. Still.
I don't know,
Yeah,
man.
I mean-
My dealer's pretty good, dude. Jamari? Yeah.
Jamari Davison.
Cam goes to the legal dealer.
Yeah.
We only smoke Cam's weed because it's legal.
You guys know? Can I say names? Like, shit, am I gonna get in trouble? You know the kid from Kennedy?
I would not say names of drug dealers specifically.
No, go ahead and
No,
say
but
it.
you know who
From
I'm talking
Kennedy.
about. Come on, everybody knows who I'm talking
I
about.
know who
The
you're
guy-
talking about. You don't have to say who it is.
Nah,
Yeah.
go ahead, say it.
It
When
used
I
to
was
be.
down there for when I was down there for Rory's funeral, I just got some green from him, and dude, it was actually pretty good. I was surprised.
Yeah.
Like, for some Florida weed, it wasn't bad. Like, it was mid, but it was decent. Like,
He said it
Yeah,
was mid. It was
it's the
probably
guy
pretty decent.
who's not a senior.
yeah.
Oh, Junior?
Cam just had to say it, you fucking asshole.
Oh.
Yeah, no, there you go.
Oh, I'm
It
fried.
don't matter, bro. Fuck, dude, come on.
It doesn't.
Dude, that
It doesn't.
motherfucker's been doing it fucking 3 years before I even left.
Nah, oh yeah, we shouldn't.
We're not going to say his legal name of George Chris.
I don't even know.
What's his Christian
fucking
name?
bro.
It's his birth certificate name. I don't think he has one. I think it's
I got his social.
not senior.
Oh yeah.
I think it's called not senior. So anyways, moving on from that. How long you been growing weed, Austin?
3.5 years.
And you grow it yourself. You go through all the fertilizing processes and the light cycles and all that shit.
Well, I have my own indoor grow, but I don't really have much down in the basement. I only grow like 10 plants at a time downstairs. My outdoor grow is where I make the money.
That's
and it's
fine.
all living soil. So what I do is I like make it's like a fertilizer tea. Like I use this special nutrients for my. It's kind of hard to explain it to you without sounding like
Nah, go ahead. Get all
mumbo
technical
jumbo,
on
but,
us.
Dude, get
whatever,
technical.
I make this fertilizer tea, and I feed my plants to that, and then over time, fungi and shit grows in the soil, and it turns into living soil.
Oh
So-
wow.
Every year, I just keep reusing the fucking same soil, and it's awesome, man. It's just so I just grow my outdoor weed. I don't even cover it. No greenhouse. I do have a greenhouse, but I only grow like 10 plants in that. But I have 35 plants outdoor this year, all living soil.
Sad Guru would be so proud of you. He's always talking about soil.
Yo, I actually, dude, like growing up smoking weed, I never ever thought in my life like I'd be able to grow marijuana, ever.
Was it always a dream?
I'll be right.
No, like I never ever even, like I never thought like, yo, I want to grow weed. It just randomly happened, dude. And it's not that hard, and it's like the most satisfying thing ever, bro. Because it's a weed, so it grows really quick, dude. If you go on my Snapchat story and look at it, that first picture I posted was on like June 9th, and then the second picture I posted was like 2.5 months later. The bitch is fucking 9 feet tall right now.
Damn. That's wild.
Yeah,
That's quick. That's a quick yield. How many plants a year are you planting in that same soil?
So I have a total of 45 outdoor because I have 10 in the greenhouse, and I have 35 that are just outdoor.
Yeah, so you grow
So-
45 at once. How many?
Wait, what?
You grow 40,
No, I got 45 outside right now. So in like a month and a half, when they're ready, I'll have 45 plants to harvest.
Fuck yeah. And then how many times a year can you do that?
Once a year for outdoor.
Once
My
a year.
indoor, I can only do it about like 2.5 to 3 times a year, but I don't grow much indoor. Like I don't have enough money to have like a really good indoor setup to actually make it worth growing like 50 plants in my basement.
Yeah, indoors hard, man. I remember having that set up in Rhode Island with me and my buddy Chad. We had about 8 planter. We had the full-on spread, dude. We had CO2 tanks. We even made our own soil with coconut husk. We got fish shit for like microbacteria, the whole 9 yards.
See, you know about the teas, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah. We did all that stuff.
I have a story. One time, hey Austin, you there?
Yes, sir. Bro.
I just make-
ain't leaving.
just making
I ain't
sure.
going nowhere.
One time, me and my friends who will remain nameless, but they were Dan and Nate. We had this pot plant, right? And we Georgian Park, like right outside the high school.
Yeah, dude.
That forest back in Georgian, we used to smoke there, and we were like, yo, this is where everybody smokes. We should go hide our plant 10 feet away from this place. And it got stolen, of course. But I always suspected it was like one of those two motherfuckers that are like, you know what, fuck the other two. I'm taking it home, you know?
Yeah, because there's 3 people in the setup.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you always think it's one of the two.
Yeah, it's a pirate's dilemma. That's what they call it.
Ain't lying.
It's a triumvirate.
Yeah, I never tried to grow weed in Florida.
Why not?
Done it. I just
Oh, because you never even thought of that until you moved up to Maine.
I mean,
You didn't
Florida's
move.
really not a good place to grow weed.
It's not. That's why there's shitty weed here.
The sun.
But you didn't move up to Maine to grow weed. You moved up to Wayne. You moved up to Maine and then just like,
I moved up
oh
Maine
yeah,
'cause
let me
I found
start.
a fucking house, bro.
For-
I was sick of rent, dude. I fucking got a mortgage.
That's
when
right.
I was 23 years old and I fucking bought a house.
Yeah,
That's
no
why I
one,
came
no
here.
one can do that these days. It's fucking down here. The
No,
market
dude,
is
you
fucked.
can't do that in Florida. Fuck no, you ain't gonna find out. Dude, I got this house. It's fucking a 3-bedroom house on an acre. I got it for $70,000.
Damn.
Wow.
That's insane. There's a lot of forest out there in Maine, huh?
75% of Maine is uninhabited.
I heard 89% of Maine is trees.
I heard
Well,
less
yeah,
than
there's
1%.
more trees in Maine than any other state by far. It's like ridiculous. Like I said, it's like 75 or 76% of Maine is uninhabited.
Wow.
Wow.
We should put our homeless there.
That'd be a good idea.
There
Yeah.
is a lot of
It's too
homeless here,
cold.
but it gets so cold that they merge like ducks. They migrate.
They migrate. They flock to warmer weather.
Dude, Austin, I always remember you bringing back peanuts. Is that like a big harvest thing up there? Or
Bro,
is that...
dude, that is just my great grandmother's recipe, bro. Like, dude, she passed away, unfortunately.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What is she
But
cook
the
them?
The recipe
Oh,
still
yeah.
lives on.
Well, dude,
It's like 20. It's like probably like 10, 15 miles down away from my house. I can go pick them up, but there's only like 3 months out of the year I can get them.
Is that
Oh,
is
wow.
that the same recipe the gas station use?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, dude. Do you remember the peanuts too?
Yeah, man. No,
Yeah.
I don't think Austin Jacob does. I think he's just.
I think
messing
so.
with
The
you.
gas stations still serve them.
No, Austin was
Dude,
that
that the best fucking peanuts in the whole world. They came in that clear container. Lucas knows.
Yeah,
and
man.
they fucking still have the skin on the peanuts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He used to bring
bro,
back
hey,
peanut-
Lucas,
it
I
was
got
like
a question.
summertime
Remember when
used to
that
go.
fucking dresser fell on you in your garage?
Yes, I do, asshole.
what were you moving the dresser?
No, I was
Lucas,
climbing
Lucas,
on it.
Fucking, it's so fucking funny.
Yeah, I know. And Austin's
I
probably
think
gonna,
it's hilarious
Austin's
not
probably
knowing the
gonna-
story.
Austin's probably gonna bring it up too. But
What?
I was climbing my dresser in my garage and it kind of collapsed on me, and it wasn't the smallest dresser. It was pretty big, and everybody to this day, I remember everybody saying I was screaming, "Mommy, mommy, mommy!" So
Mommy.
No,
Yeah.
no, I don't think you were screaming mommy, but bro, I just remember the way it landed on you. It was so fucking funny, bro. Like,
yeah. Also, there was a bench press right behind me, and my neck almost
Yeah,
landed
dude,
on the bar.
but you
so
weren't hurt.
I
That's
almost
why
died.
it was so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
you had to be there. Yeah.
Had to
I
be
remember
there.
being at Lucas's house the first time I ever smoked a blunt. I took one hit of it. I went outside and fucking puked.
You know, it's not really. It's
Oh,
you know, I
yeah.
was just thinking about the little story you guys had about the hilarious time that the dresser fell on you. You know, when you just say that, oh, a dresser fell on me when I was younger. It's not. It sounds painful. It doesn't sound funny.
No, bro, this shit
Oh, it was
fucking
funny.
pinned poor Lucas like against the fucking bench press. It was hilarious.
Well,
but it
because
really
Lucas
wasn't.
is a toothpick,
Yeah,
but
so it
he's an
wasn't no
he's a
small
toothpick
incident.
made out of metal.
Honestly.
He's an indestructible fucking toothpick.
But not gonna lie, that
No,
dresser was
dude,
huge.
that shit was like fucking 15 years ago.
Yeah,
We could
that
laugh
was-
about it.
Well, he's
Wow.
still a
That's pretty funny.
toothpick. I don't know if you've seen him recently. He just told us on the podcast he's 125 pounds.
Lucas, what? What are you
Yeah,
doing,
man.
cocaine or something?
I wish I made enough money for that.
He's an indestructible toothpick over here. I could see him now, the whole cabinet or the whole dresser being on top of him, and only his arms and his legs are sticking out of each side.
Like Wile E. Coyote.
Yeah.
I like
Exactly.
don't remember how it pinned him. I just remember it,
And
like,
then-
it hit him in the head. It was funny as
It,
hell.
it hit my whole body for
And
sure.
you open one of the dresser doors and his head comes out.
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Yeah, my house was a
All
party
right,
house
hey, I
for
got
sure.
a topic. Who's gonna win the Super Bowl this year?
I
The
don't
fucking
know.
Giants, dude.
The Cowboys.
Giants?
Whatever
What the
fucking team
fuck?
Brady's on, probably.
Danny Dimes is gonna take him this year. You watch.
Chad
You said the
McGlitchkey.
Giants.
Yeah.
So the Giants.
Mike.
All right. Who do you think, Jacob?
Dolphins.
See,
Dolphins by
that's better
12.
than the Giants. I'm gonna go Patriots, of course. Who do you think,
Shut the
Luke?
fuck up, dude. What the? What
This is the
Patriots,
worst
dude? Come on.
topic ever.
No, I like this topic.
Do you like this
Yeah,
topic?
New
Yeah,
Englander
yeah.
versus 3
We just switched the
Floridians.
topic.
No, we're gonna stay on it. We're gonna stay on it.
No,
I
I
watch
think
football,
I
so.
think Belichick ought to bring back the 3-4 defense, bro.
Hey man, you just leave Belichick alone. You let him do his thing.
Leave Belichick alone.
None of you leave Belichick alone. You should. Hey, but yo, what do you think of Mac Jones? I don't like him. He's got a noodle arm. I don't know.
Cam's a Patriots
I
fan.
love Mac Jones.
Yeah, you know his name backwards is Cam, so that's a fact.
No, I actually really like
Not
Mac
very
Jones.
interesting.
I mean, did you watch the preseason game last night? Of course you didn't, but whatever. Mac.
No,
actually-
he had a nice throw. I saw the throw to Aguilar. That was good. I watched the highlights. No, he's got I just don't think he's Tom Brady.
Of course he, bro, nobody's Tom Brady.
No, of course.
Nobody will ever be Tom Brady.
Joe Burrow
Nobody.
could. Joe Burrow is pretty
Joe
good,
Burrow
dude.
will not be Tom Brady. Are you kidding
Mahomes.
me? Joe Burrow is
Mahomes.
an athlete. Tom Brady was the goofiest motherfucker ever. He just had the best field vision in the whole world.
Mahomes
No,
will be a Tom Brady. Mahomes will be better than Tom Brady.
I
Mahomes
thought
will never, ever, ever even reach Tom Brady's. Not even close. I'm sorry.
Mahomes will be better than Tom Brady.
No, he won't, bro. Mahomes won't even last 15 years.
I will
He
admit-
probably last like 12.
Being
Mahomes
a Dolphins fan,
Go ahead. Yeah.
being a Dolphins fan, I will admit Tom Brady right now is the GOAT.
Yeah.
And I will say that only not because of his 5 Super Bowls he won under Belichick.
7,
Six.
bro.
6.
600 Belichick, 1 in
7.
Tampa.
Okay, so
6 in
not
fucking New England and 1 in Tampa, brother.
but
He has more
I-
rings than any NFL franchise does.
Yeah.
even after 6, I still did not say and would not say that he was the GOAT. And that's okay.
But after
because
7,
that
you
was my
said, yeah.
opinion. But the fact that he left Belichick, went to Tampa,
And won a 7th.
and then
You give it to him.
alone
Got his 7th.
won a 7th. And the Tampa coach saying in like the beginning of the season, he has relinquished all of the offensive coordination to Tom Brady. Tom Brady is allowed to run whatever play he wants at whatever time. And the fact that he made it happen under those circumstances,
Jacob.
okay, I will admit
My only
Tom
argument
Brady's
here,
a
I'm
GOAT.
a Tom Brady dick rider, bro. I've loved Tom Brady my whole life. That team was fucking stacked, bro.
Yeah,
That's
it
like
was.
the Warriors in the NFL.
Dude,
So,
they literally had Antonio Brown.
Imagine if the
Antonio
Patriots
Brown didn't play in
had
the Super Bowl.
those weapons,
No, but I'm
bro.
saying to get
Oh
there,
my
like-
God.
Antonio Brown played like 2-3 games, didn't
No,
he?
he played like
They
14,
didn't even need
15
Antonio
games
Brown. They
in the
got
2
fucking
years.
Chris Godwin and Mike Evans. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, they had so much talent. Like, the wide receiver room
They
was
didn't
crowded.
need it. AB is a fucking whiny little bitch, man.
Yeah, he is.
I love that. Do your dance, AB. You see that shit? His new
Dude,
dance?
and Mike, number one,
No.
dude, I'll take Mike Evans over Antonio Brown. Like, ever since Antonio Brown got hit by fucking, I forget who he got hit by. It was in like 2016. Ever since that hit, dude, he's never been the same.
Yeah, Vontez Burfict? Cincinnati.
Yes, he played for the Eagles, right? Yes.
No, it was Cincinnati.
Bengals.
The Bengals.
Okay, yes, dude. Ever since that
Same.
hit, it was like 2016 or
Same.
2017. AB was never the same, dude.
Yeah, people look back at that hit and say that's when the CTE really kicked in.
Yeah.
Bro's got
But that
CTE.
dude- but I mean, come on, if you watch that hit, would you be the same, bro? I don't think I'd want to fucking.
I think I'd be
dude,
fucking dead,
He
dude.
got hit, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did. I saw that.
When he walked off of the field
That was awesome.
and then
Like,
went
That was so
the
awesome.
recent one in Tampa.
Yeah.
when he walked off the field in Tampa and then went on to the Full Send podcast, Full Send blew up. Full Send blew up after that. I think that was their moment.
Oh, really?
I think so.
He should have came here.
I know. That's what I thought.
So, AB, what's it like to catch a football from Tom Brady? Gotta be cool, huh? That'd be my question.
Don't read my notes. So Austin, you're growing pot. You're watching football. You're doing all the things. What else are you doing? I see you go outdoors. There's so much outdoors and such uninhabited spots that you bought a 4-wheeler. You drive that 4-wheeler
see
all the
that,
way
I
up
see
mountains
that.
or what?
I mean,
Can you-
yeah, we go up mountains sometimes.
Can you just
Dude,
drive
I
that
actually-
thing wherever
I-
you want?
I've flipped that four-wheeler like 7 times. So if you ever want to buy a
Solid.
four-wheeler, make sure you buy a Yamaha.
Fuck yeah, dude. I work on Yamahas, on boats.
Just buy a Yamaha, bro. I have absolutely obliterated that thing and not fixed one part of it, and it still runs like it's brand new.
I love it.
It's a ringing endorsement.
What kind of Yamaha ATV do
It's
you
a
have?
2020 Grizzly 700.
Boom. You heard it here
That boy
first,
got the
folks.
700.
700. I hear the 800 is better.
Yeah.
They don't make a 800 Yamaha.
Damn it!
Bro, if they made an 800 Yamaha, that's what I would have bought.
Well, that's nice. So you can drive that thing wherever the fuck you want.
I mean, pretty much. Like, dude, in Maine, I live out in the sticks, bro. Like, if a cop got behind me and tried to chase me on my four-wheeler and I gave her the fucking business, the cop wouldn't try to chase me, bro. Like, there's no way he would catch me. There's so many trails. I could fucking end up on the other side of Maine in, like, fucking an hour.
On the ATV. You couldn't do that in a car, though, because you can almost go, like, as the crow flies with the ATV. You can cut through all kinds of
Did you
shit.
ever, I mean, shit. I don't know if we hung out when I had my Kia Stinger in Florida,
No.
but so I had my Kia Stinger up here in Maine, and I was hammered, bro, and I was going like 155 down this fucking road, and the cop fucking pulls out behind me, and I was gonna keep going, try to fucking outrun him because he was in one of those Tahoes, but I said fuck it and pulled off. Comes up behind me, and he's like, "Yo, I clocked you at 85," and I was like, "Yeah, that sounds about right." He's like, "Have you been drinking tonight?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm hammered." I fucking was just honest with the dude, and he was nice about it. I got an OUI and shit, but dude, I was going like at least 150. And he
On the
told me that I
ATV?
clocked you at 85.
Was that on the ATV?
No.
No,
And
that was
Stinger.
bro. If my
Well,
fucking
why'd
ATV
you-
could go 155 miles an hour, I would die.
That's a good point. That's a good point. That's a pretty stupid question.
Yeah.
But why OUI, operating under the influence? Why not DUI?
Yeah, in Maine, because it's like that. So if I was on my quad, my four wheeler, the ATV, like I would get the same charge. They don't
Good
call it a
question.
DUI in Maine because pretty much if you're on anything, they just give you an OUI.
Interesting.
Huh.
Or if it's marijuana or whatever it is, fucking oxys, they just sit in OUI. There's no such thing as
Hey.
a DUI in
Hey,
Maine.
Austin, I have a weird question. Do you think you ever see the movie Cars?
Of course, man.
You
Life
seen
in
Cars?
years ago.
Yeah. You think they got speeding tickets?
Well, that's actually a really good question.
Yeah.
That is.
Stumped
I
you,
got a
didn't they?
question for you, Cam.
Yeah, what's up?
Do fish get thirsty?
Of course. They have lots of water, though.
That was a good one.
I
wait,
got,
wait.
I got a question for you. Speaking of fish,
Do you like fish sticks?
do you like fish sticks? That's a good question. That was not my question, but that is a good question. I'm going to reiterate that, Cam. Do you like fish sticks, Austin?
I mean, what kind of fish sticks?
Like, you know, the ones with fish in them? Fish sticks. You like fish sticks?
Are they frozen fish sticks? Or
It's
are
a
they
yes or
fresh
no
fish-
question.
Fresh fish sticks.
They're probably fresh. They're probably fresh fish sticks.
Yeah, I'll take some fresh fish. I'll take the fresh ones.
Yeah.
They're pretty good.
What are you, a gay?
Wait,
What are you, a gay fish?
Fucking hell yeah, I'm a gay fish.
He was waiting for it.
So,
Bro, that
what kind
South
of
Park
fish?
episode is awesome.
What kind of
Kanye.
fish do you think are in fish sticks?
Ooh.
Isn't it like tilapia or cod?
That's what I said.
Well, wouldn't they
I
be
know you
codfish?
said that.
Wouldn't they be
I almost
cod
said it.
sticks?
I mean, I'm pretty sure they're like a mix of random white meat fish, bro. Like they're like from all the fish sticks aren't good for you, bro.
I think that's what we kind of settled on as well. Fish sticks, you know, has to
It's just
have
fish.
an unrecognized fish in it to be fish stick. You couldn't have a tuna stick.
No, because it'd be tuna
Dude,
stick,
I don't
not
like
fish
tuna.
sticks. Oh, dude, what the fuck?
Well, you couldn't have a grouper stick. You couldn't have.
Bro, if they made grouper sticks and sold those, I would pay a lot
Yeah.
of money for grouper sticks. Are you kidding me?
Well, they make grouper fingers, which are fried pieces of grouper.
Put it on a
Yo,
stick.
you motherfuckers in Florida
The
are
fish
lucky.
sticks aren't
All
on
the fish
sticks.
up here suck.
They're not?
I mean,
Oh,
we
yeah,
got
true.
Fucking or what is it?
Right.
Fuck, I can't even tell you what the fucking name of it is.
You got-
right, whatever the fuck
You got
it is,
crappie
but
up there,
there's like-
don't you?
And fucking trout.
Trout, and crappie.
Yeah,
Salmon.
but, dude, trout is fucking that. You like fucking picking through bones.
Oh,
Oh,
no, I
okay.
don't. No, I don't.
Yeah, exactly, dude. I tried it. Me and my cousin caught one. We cooked it over the campfire, and it was good. But like, I don't like biting bones, bro. Like,
I don't blame you.
A lot of crab up there, lobster.
well, I mean, I like spiny lobster better than Maine lobster. 'cause
Who
I don't
doesn't?
Really eat the claw meat, but
The only people who like
That's
Maine
that's
lobster
just-
are people who haven't had spiny tail lobster.
It's true. This is
yeah.
true.
See, there you go. Like, I mean, if you've actually been to Maine and had fresh Maine lobster,
I have.
and you agree with me that spiny lobster is better, then you're one of the few that think that. Because Maine lobster is way sweeter, but spiny lobster isn't as fucking squishy, dude. It tastes so much better to me.
Yeah, more meaty.
And like, it's like softer instead of like Maine lobster. You bite into it and it's like you're biting into a bouncy ball, bro.
Falls apart. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Florida lobster, yeah, falls apart. Maine lobster, it's like you're biting into a bouncy ball.
Hey, you have any experience with witches up in Maine?
What did you just say? Witches? Like the Salem
Yeah.
witch
Yeah,
trials?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I have yet to see a woman flying on a broomstick.
Well,
Oh,
you
look
see,
out, man.
you see any congregation of women doing dances in the woods?
Dude, no, and if I did, I'd probably pull my Glock out and let off some rounds. Like,
Damn right, dude.
Would you really?
Damn right.
Dude, if I saw a group of women dancing a ritual in the woods near my house, yes, I'd pull the Glock out and let off some rounds and watch them run away.
Oh,
And if they flew off on broomsticks, I'd shoot at them.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Hollow,
Even
hollow points.
even if
Bro,
they're doing
if you saw a witch flying by your house and you had a gun, you're going to tell me you wouldn't shoot at them?
probably
I'm,
not.
I'm shooting.
Why?
Unless they're gonna cast a spell.
Because
What?
do
No,
you
you-
know what that bullet will do if you miss?
What if it's bulletproof?
I don't miss, bro.
You don't miss?
Oh my god, I shot Hermione.
Yeah, what if it's a good
Oh,
witch?
What if it was Hermione? If I shot Hermione, I'd feel
I'd
so
rape
bad.
her dead body.
Yeah, I would too.
That's fucked.
I know. I don't know why that was the first thing that came to my brain.
If I shot Hermione, I'd kill myself.
You'd
She's so
be
fine.
you'd be a fag.
Yeah, is it gay to not fuck Hermione's dead?
I think you'd be a sucker if you did.
I'm not going there.
I will.
So the abortion, huh?
So you don't like witches. Let's put it that way. If Austin ever saw any witchcraft or witch play going on in the woods, he would take out his Glock and fuck that witch up.
Yeah.
Is that
Yo, what kind of bullets kill witches? Like, I know silver kills like werewolves or
Yeah.
what are they, vampires?
Werewolves.
Like, what do I need to kill a witch, bro? Like,
vampires?
No,
yeah,
the
but what
sil-
do I need
no,
to
the
kill
silver
a
bullet
witch?
kills.
Like, can I just shoot him with
werewolf.
a fucking hollow tip? Like, what do I need?
It's a good question.
You need the copper bullet.
Vinegar? No. Garlic? No.
Copper bullet? That's just an FMJ. I got plenty of those.
Well, that's all it takes. You know, hey. Honestly, any like
You got to shoot a witch in her pussy.
says who?
Fuck her right in the pussy, bro.
You gotta burn it. You gotta burn it at the stake. That's the obvious one.
Yeah.
Burn it at the
Or you
stake.
drown them, right? You drown them or you burn them.
Well, there's many ways to kill a witch, but you know.
Many ways.
Oh,
I don't believe in witches, to be real. I mean, I feel like if there were witches, I'd see them flying around.
Well, if there was aliens, you'd see them flying around too. Which there are aliens, and I've never seen them flying around.
Drew that.
I mean, there's aliens, but how do we know that they're close enough to us that we would see them flying around?
Well, I've seen some
Oh, dude.
pretty factual videos of them getting close enough.
you
The
seen
U.S.
Nope?
Navy just released a statement during Corona that UFOs exist.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that aliens don't exist. I'm just saying I've never seen nothing that was alien. Just, dude, you know what I was thinking about the other day?
What?
But
Can I change the topic?
let's do it.
Yeah.
All right. so
Please.
if I was God, right? And you know, like how, like they're saying, like, oh, there's going to be a
We'll do
certain
other
time
way.
when Jesus comes back to Earth.
yeah.
If I was Jesus or God, right when I saw us making atom bombs, that's right when I would have came to Earth and been like, yo, no more bombs,
Yeah.
none of that shit. Cut that out.
Never mind.
Watch
Don't
me
listen
walk
to
on
me.
water, praise me, and boom, I would have went back up for another 5,000 years.
You're not lying. Yeah.
No, you know what's
Right?
interesting?
Like, I feel like atom bombs. Like atom bomb, boom, that like Hiroshima, boom, that's it. No. Like that's when I would have came down to Earth.
Do you know what's interesting though? Like, you know how they're talking about putting stuff in our brains that like we could all be on the same
What,
neurosystem.
Neuralink?
Yeah, Neuralink. What if that's like what Jesus was talking about? I'll come back and all the eyes of the world will be able to see me. Because we'll all be shut into this Neuralink thing.
Is that what he said?
No, but that could be a futuristic interpretation of some ancient text.
Yeah. I can get down with it.
Wait,
That's-
what is Neuralink? I've never heard.
Tell him.
Elon Musk?
Yeah.
You haven't heard of
Is that like
you haven't heard
is
of
that
Neuralink?
like some type of like a metaverse shit?
No, I'm not too up to date with it. But Elon Musk, he's already created this thing, and they're still working on it. But so what it is, it's something that pretty much. So say like you have Alzheimer's and you can't really remember stuff.
Oh, that's Neuralink.
A lot of this stuff is like through your nervous system, and what this thing Neuralink does is it connects like the nerve endings. So pretty much like say like you have like Alzheimer's, it can help with Alzheimer's. It can help with so many different things, and even also they did a test release and they put one on a pig, and from the Neuralink they can control the pig and make it do like pretty much anything they wanted.
Didn't they like make music out of reading the pig's brainwaves? I think they did something to where they like made they interpreted the brainwaves through music sounds in a way that it created this certain rhythm or this song where all the brainwaves kind of connected to each other and made this by connecting it to a sound, a frequency.
Yeah.
And on that farm, they had a pig. Oink, 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 oink. That was the song. All right, next.
Speaking of Elon Musk, I think it's pretty crazy all the stuff that he's doing lately.
That requires drilling like a quarter or a nickel, whatever the difference is. I think it's a nickel-sized hole in your brain and connecting what looks like one of those disc batteries. When you have a flashlight and it requires one of those flat circular disc battery things.
No, not a flashlight, but
you know what I mean.
yeah, we know. What
So those it's like a flat little disc battery with.
Are
two...
you talking about like the little watch batteries, bro?
Yeah,
much,
watch battery. That's better.
Word.
That's what it looks like.
So they're putting this little battery thing, and this little battery thing has wires on the end of it, and the wires connect to different neurons in your brain. If I understand the explanation properly, that at first the first prototype, like Lucas was saying, is to fix Alzheimer's and brain degenerative disorders, to where the only way you can kind of fix those things is reading the brain, seeing what's going on with the brain, and fixing it. But the version, let's say 2025, that's when shit's gonna be like superhuman shit.
Yeah.
But
that's a scary terms of agreement to sign right before you put the Neuralink in your brain. I would read that. That's the one terms of agreement. I would fucking read all of it.
100%.
you'd be caught up into some kind of fucking human centipede thing.
Yeah, dude, that was a great movie. Human Centipede, you seen that?
You really thought that was a
haven't
good
seen it.
movie?
Yeah.
Did
Well,
you say that's a great movie?
That's what Cam said.
Yeah, I think it's a great... Dude,
Dude, that movie is horrible.
why? Because it got a bad Rotten Tomato score?
No, because all of us have seen that movie.
Dude, the plot is so bad. Like, it's kind of fucking... It's, like, funny in a fucked up way, but the plot is horrible. Like, the ending...
You're critiquing the plot?
It makes no sense, bro. Like, he'd not succeed.
Dude, the character motivations weren't aligned with the plot. What the fuck, dude? Like, it's just a weird movie. I like it.
Fuck, whatever. This
Cam's-
is a stupid topic, to be honest.
We'll agree to disagree.
Cam's so abstract that he likes movies like that.
Yeah, I'm very into the avant-garde film scene. All right, next.
What? Define that word.
Avant-garde?
What is that?
That's like filmmaker crap. That's like a student film. Like, they're trying to be abstract filmmakers.
Cam's trying to.
It's
flex
experimental.
Yo, Jacob.
It's experimental filmmaking that's not in the standards of Hollywood. Or
Oh,
not in the mainstream, man.
Cam coming up with director definitions.
What are you saying, Austin?
Hey,
Oh, make
Jacob,
fun of me for
fucking-
knowing something.
You're the one that introduced me to Mac Miller. I just wanted to give you props for that. Like, my first rap concert ever was Mac Miller. and then I saw his second to last concert before he fucking passed away in Orlando.
Where was that at? The
His
second to last.
concert was Orlando, Rare Orlando.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then he had one small
R.I.P.,
little
man.
concert left. Actually, that might have been his third to last. Whatever it is, I know it was one of his last, but I just wanted to thank Jacob for that. And my other question was, have you seen the movie Kids?
There's
All
like
of you guys?
there's a movie
26.
based on Kids, the album Kids.
Yes. Like, have you seen the movie Kids?
No.
Dude, you guys all have to watch it. You can watch it for free on YouTube. It is one of the greatest movies I've ever seen in my life.
Thank you for that. Yeah.
Dude, like, holy shit, that movie is amazing.
Speaking of watching movies on YouTube, last night I actually watched a free movie on YouTube. Shout out YouTube. You can go ahead, Generally Fried, streaming live Saturdays, once a month. Soul Plane.
It's like the
if
same
you
thing.
guys have seen that movie, Soul Plane.
Yeah.
It's like the same thing. We're like the same thing as that.
Exactly.
We're on YouTube.
But,
Yeah.
but yeah. Soul Plane, man. That movie was
It's
hilarious. Free, man. They have plenty of free
I've
movies
seen
on
Soul
YouTube.
Plane, that movie is good.
Oh, yeah.
Soul Plane's ridiculous.
Dude, it's funny. Last night,
You guys would all really love Kids, I'm telling you. It's you
Hey,
guys would
going-
definitely love it.
Going back
I
to
know
that,
all you guys, you would appreciate it. It's a really good movie. And it kind of, like, honestly, like the way we grew up, you guys would definitely like it.
what premise? What's the premise? Is it based around Mac Miller at all?
Dude, it's literally like it's just how we grew up, bro. It's just kids fucking girls and getting drunk and smoking weed. Like
Hell
that's
yeah.
literally all it is.
I can
Just
get down
being
with that.
kids.
there's some really good movies that are for free on YouTube. You go
But
to
the
you go to Cam Reese YouTube and you go watch
There we
my movie
go.
Stuck in Paradise, Trash
There we
Sniffer. There we go.
those are
But-
good movies.
but
Yeah.
So, like, one of the main things in Kids is it's fucked up because this is during like the AIDS epidemic. And like one of the people, like they know they have AIDS and they're just fucking every person they possibly can, bro.
Whoa.
Like that. The movie is amazing, dude. You guys got to watch the movie.
That kind of reminds me of that Jonah Hill movie. What was it, like the 90s? It was called like 90s.
Dude, I'm pretty sure Kids came out in like 94, 95, maybe 96, the year I was born. I don't know.
And Mac Miller was in it?
Yeah, what?
No, but that, Mac Miller's mixtape Kids? That
Yeah.
is based off the movie Kids.
Ah, all right. I'm getting
Really?
You know, in some of the snippets, he's like, all I got is a pocket full of lint, cuz, like before the fucking song starts in the
Yeah.
album. Yeah, that's from the movie, dude.
Oh.
Like,
Oh, shit.
Interesting. That's
I gotta
a
watch
good
it.
little tidbit of information right there.
Gotta
Austin's
watch it.
dropping on the pod.
I like it.
I like that.
no, you guys will love that movie. It's awesome. It's pretty long, but I'm telling you, you guys will love it.
Jonah Hill,
Solid,
dude. Jonah Hill made a movie that fucking reminds me just like that. I think it's called fucking 90s or
Superbad.
something like that.
If you're talking about Superbad, that is
No.
not anything like Kids.
He acted in
Superbad
that
is
movie.
amazing, though. I saw that shit in the theaters with my older brother, and I'll fucking never forget that day.
Okay, well, switching to that then. By the way, he acted in that movie. He didn't write and produce that movie like the one I'm thinking of. But Superbad, they don't make movies like Superbad anymore. To the point where they can't make a movie as original as that. Now they want to make a Superbad 2.
Well, they're not allowed to make funny movies anymore.
You're not allowed to make funny movies.
No.
What are you doing? Pull that away if you hear noises like that. Let me see that. Give it back. You lost phone
Yeah.
control.
Good.
Hey. Quit making noises over there, Austin.
Yeah.
My bad, dude. Fucking, I had to go get a beer.
Oh,
Dude,
okay.
The
Understood,
service up here in
understood.
Maine sucks.
Shout out the
Oh, you're
Union.
coming through pretty good. It translates pretty well.
I went to grab a beer out of the cooler, dude. If I move at all, like my phone starts getting all sketchy.
Oh, it's working so far.
My bad.
To watch, can you watch kids on YouTube? Is that what you said?
Yeah. I mean, the
All
last
right.
time I watched it, it was on YouTube for free.
All right,
I'm
so we're
assuming
talking
it
about
should be-
YouTube
If you have
movies.
to pay, it should be
Oh.
like $3 at most.
I watched a YouTube movie last night. It's called Stormy Weather. Right? It was 1943, starring Cabs Calloway and the Nichols brothers, and Fats Waller is in
The
there.
Nichols brothers are great.
Yeah, dude. That's what I'm saying. Dude, this movie is really good. It's like witty. It's funny. I know it's 1943, and it's a musical, but it's some of the funniest shit, and like really good songs are in there, like classical songs. It's all, I don't know. I really enjoyed it. If you're into that type of shit, I don't know. You might. That's one to watch.
What was it called again?
It's called Stormy Weather.
10-4. Oh, remember that. Stormy weather. That's pretty easy to remember.
Yeah, it's all for free. It's only like an hour long too. It's not long at all.
Wait, what's it about?
It's about this guy, this black guy. He's like a poor he's a poor singer and dancer, right? And he kind of meets this girl, and she's like her name's
Stevie Wonder.
her name is Selena, and she's like really like high up socially, and he keeps trying to get her and win her heart, and she barely remembers him, and they go, and eventually he makes it big time. It's a decent story. I think they should remake it with like rappers. I think that'd be a good twist, because it's a musical, but they could totally modernize that and make it because the story is good. What?
Shown in the movie.
Kids.
Yeah, I gotta watch that for sure.
Yeah.
Lucas pulled up Kids.
We're
Hey,
gonna
look.
watch it right now.
Is it free
everybody.
still?
Yeah, it's on
Yeah.
YouTube still.
Bet, bro. You guys definitely got to watch it.
Oh, and there's a movie called Pontypool.
That's on YouTube.
Yeah, it's about a radio guy in Alberta or Canada.
The ice cube is for that, dummy.
It's about a radio guy who does his normal radio show in the middle of like Canada, and
I knew that.
and after like 20-30 minutes of being on the radio, he starts getting all these weird calls and these like 911 reports, and he realizes there's zombies, like in the town. It's a really good movie. It's a slow burn, but it's like at the end it pays off well. It's a good movie. It's a low budget. It's on YouTube for free.
What was it called?
It's called Pontypool.
Pontypool.
Yeah, Pontypool. That's the name of the
Pontypool.
town. Yeah. And the whole twist, it's a twist on zombies. It's not traditional zombies. It's like zombies that get triggered by what they hear, like audio, like on the radio. It all ties back to the radio.
Hey, Cam.
Yeah.
What do you think about Quentin Tarantino films?
Oh, I love
Quentin Tarantino.
Tarantino. He's the
I don't
best.
know. It sounds like a fag. Queer and Tarantino.
I don't know. I know Quentin Tarantino.
Did I say his name wrong? Quentin? How the fuck do you
No,
say
you
it?
said it right. They're
Quentin?
just
Isn't it Quentin? Quentin Tarantino?
Yeah, because he's a queer.
Is it Quentin?
No, dude. What? Jacob.
Yeah, his
What?
movies are
No,
dope.
Quentin.
What's your favorite one, Cam?
Oh, the best one is Pulp Fiction. That's his.
Oh, by far.
Yeah.
Thank you. There you
But-
go. Hey, but have you seen shit? I think I gotta look it up.
Jackie
I saw it
Brown?
the other day on
Fuck shit,
Netflix.
bitch.
Jackie Brown.
No, it was Natural Born Killers. Dude, that
I haven't
movie is
seen that.
amazing. Holy shit, dude.
He made Natural
blew me
Born
away.
Killers.
That's not a Tarantino movie.
Yes, it is. Natural Born Killers.
He
Yes,
wrote
is,
it.
dude, and oh my god, it is so good.
Didn't he write it? But he didn't direct it, right?
Yes, it is, dude. That is a Tarantino movie. I promise you.
Fact check him, Jacob.
I'm doing
Look it
too
up.
many things. Doing too many
Fact check
things.
me right now, bro. Fact check me. I'll bet you $20.
All right, I'll bet you $20.
All right.
All right, here we go. Natural Born Killers. I'm gonna type it up.
Cam's googling it. Cam's fact checking
Yeah,
you.
I know. And Cam's gonna have to cash out me $20.
What's
We'll see about that.
What's that movie where they do a bank robbery and
Ah.
everybody's Mr. Pink, Mr. White?
Reservoir Dogs.
Reservoir Dogs. That's a fucking good one, dude.
All right, right here.
Haven't seen
Natural
that.
Born Killers,
That's a really good one.
directed by Oliver Stone, but written by Quentin Tarantino. That's what I said.
It's
Oh,
a
just
Quentin
written, not
Tarantino movie.
directed. But
Yeah, but he didn't direct it. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, maybe whatever.
We're both right in
I
a sense.
just remember watching it, and the first thing it said is Quentin Tarantino right on the fucking right in the beginning of it.
yeah, but it's directed by Oliver Stone. He bought the script or
Oliver
whatever.
Stone can fucking make a movie, dude.
Yeah, he's
I
not
was gonna
bad.
say, How about we just call it even?
Yeah, we're even. Yeah. I'll send you $10. You send me $10.
No, I don't want your $20. We'll call it even.
Okay.
Same,
Send him some peanuts.
but
and you're
different.
good.
Yeah.
Same.
No, because you were right. If he didn't direct it, then no, we'll call it even.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
All right. So, what Natural Born Killers? What's your favorite Quentin Tarantino written and directed? Because, as of what I know, he's only done 9.
Yeah, he's done 9.
He's done 9
I'm
films.
with Cam. It's Pulp Fiction by far.
Yeah.
That's the best one.
You seen Pulp
not
Fiction?
Even, there's not
Of
even
course.
one even close to that.
I've seen Pulp Fiction a couple times. It is a very good movie. You ever seen Death Car?
No,
Death
I
Proof.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
Death Proof.
Yeah, Death Proof
Death
is good.
Race.
Death Proof is a really trippy one, but it's a very good story.
Is that Tarantino?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I haven't seen that. Is it on I got fucking everything. streaming services are on?
I don't really know. I
But-
watched it on my mom's hacked fucking
What's it called
TV when
again?
I was watching her
What?
dog.
Death Proof.
Yeah,
Death Crew?
Death Proof.
It's based off the
Death
car.
proof.
The car is quote unquote death proof because it's rigged to be. It's a stuntman's car, and what he does is he lures women.
Don't ruin it.
No, I'm not. This is the plot.
No, I got you, dude. I'm,
Just watch Death
I'm-
Car.
I'm
You don't
putting
need to know
it-
the plot.
I'm putting
No,
it
no.
in
The
The
my
best
mind
part is
right
not
now.
knowing the plot. Because you
It's-
learn the plot along the
It's
way.
revealed in the trailer though.
That's the best part about Tarantino movies.
Yeah, exactly. You don't need to know the plot. That's the best part about it.
Yeah, you can just listen to the dialogue. He's
Hate,
my-
what do you think about Hateful Eight?
I actually really like that movie.
Of course.
Or
How
it's
could
a
you not?
series, right? It's like 3 shows. It's like a series.
Well, that's the
Yeah,
one
I
on
like it.
Netflix. That's the extended cut on Netflix, where it's
Yeah,
4
that's
hour-long
what I watched.
episodes.
That was actually really good.
That is, I've never seen that one. That will be my rewatch because I've already watched
No,
the fucker
it was
twice.
actually, that's the only one that I've watched and it was really good.
Okay, I agree.
you
I
makes
mean-
you makes
That
it
was
even
a Tarantino
funnier.
one too, right?
huh?
Yeah,
Isn't that also Tarantino?
yeah.
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 You know what makes that funny is like when you watch it a second time, you just know that Channing Tatum is underneath the thing the whole and you're just like he's under there, you know?
Yo, fuck. I think this is also a Tarantino one. It's like it's about death row. I'm trying to remember what it's called. It's like
Oh, where the guy has like the butterflies like flying out of like the black guy, the big black guy.
Yes, Lucas.
Yes, I
dude,
know exactly.
That movie is amazing.
Yes,
It
I
actually
can't
might
think
not
of the
be
name.
Tarantino, but
It's
really
some-
good,
The
and
Green
it's on
Mile.
Netflix.
It's called The Green Mile.
Is it?
Yeah,
Yes, the Green Mile. The
It's not
Green Mile.
Tarantino.
No.
No. Hey, I'll bet you
That's a
20
good
bucks
movie,
it's not
though.
Tarantino.
That's a good movie.
I agree with Cameron. Cameron knows more about movies than anyone here.
This is true.
It's a sad truth. Austin, what you may not know is that Cameron wants to be a big time movie guy.
Yeah.
He
I
wants
did not know that.
He wants
But
to
wait,
make-
What does Cam think about the Green Mile?
It's a hack. It's a hack movie. I don't know. Fucking.
You don't like it?
Nah, you know, I like the part.
The superpowers are a little bit weird. You're right.
No, I like
But-
the part where he heals Tom Hanks' dick and he can suddenly fuck his wife. Remember that?
No,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't.
no, there's some sus parts to it for sure.
That was good.
You're
I
right.
think he grabs his dick. Tom Hanks can't fuck his wife. He can't get an erection. And then this
Yeah,
guy
no,
with
I know, and like I said, there's some sus parts to it.
and
You're
the
right.
this big black guy grabs his dick and it's healed.
I know, and like the look in his eyes when he grabs his dick.
Yeah. He gave him his big dick energy.
Isn't that the guy that's like breathing out the
Is that
butterflies
where-
in the jail cell?
What? Yeah. Yeah.
Same
he's,
guy, right?
Yeah.
So that's where big dick energy came from.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And it's transferable.
Yo, not to change the subject to like something super sad, but
Do it.
I
Yeah.
kind of want to.
Oh, we're talking about movies. We're talking about sad things in a second. I want to keep going on movies for a little bit.
All right,
Give me
all
5
right.
more minutes. You can go to sad
no.
subject in a second. I wanted to tell you about Cam's movies. Cam's got funny
boy.
movies out, man.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
You should watch these on YouTube and give us your honest opinion. Not right now, later. But
Well, I
next,
can't watch them right now because my server. I would fucking be breaking up if I was on the phone trying to watch it.
yeah,
Same
well that's
time.
fine. I told you not to. I'm just kidding.
No,
So
he's not.
Cam's got these movies on YouTube, and next time you're on, we could talk about them a little bit more. But I just want to plug it a little bit
Yeah.
into the podcast. Cam Reese on YouTube, and a couple of them have been short, very short, but funny comedy style. And right now, we are in the process of delivering a dramatic scene for the viewers of these next of the next show. The next one is going to be a wildly different genre from what you will see on YouTube. But what's on YouTube now is pretty good. It's short, but it's good.
Yeah.
It
No,
packs
I
a
like
punch.
short films.
It packs a
Yeah.
punch, and you know it doesn't take a while. So if you think it's bad, it's not that much of a waste of time.
Exactly. That's the other
No,
point.
man. Anything that my homies produce, I'm gonna like. Come on.
Oh,
Even
yeah.
if it is
Oh,
bad,
yeah.
I'm still gonna like it. It's my homie.
You're a homie.
Hey, yeah. No, but
I'll check him out. I didn't know that you were producing, so yeah. Of
Yeah.
course I'll check him out, Cam.
Writing, directing, and producing, doing the Quentin Tarantino special,
fuck yeah.
writing late at night,
Yeah.
working during the day, being as unprofessional as possible, but with heart. With heart.
Jacob, you were in one of them. You were in Stuck in
All right,
Paradise.
So can I switch
Yeah.
it over?
Let's do it. Fine.
Oh, yeah, you're eager to. Let's do it.
I'm sad. Dude, this makes me sad, dude, because we all knew Kelso.
Oh
The
yeah.
homie, bro.
Yeah.
Kelso.
Kelson?
Yeah, Kelson Charles, man. What the
Oh.
fuck, dude?
Tough.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's fucking sad, man.
Do you? We don't want to discuss details, do we?
I mean,
What-
everyone if anyone's listening, they know what happened. Like, he got fucking murdered by
Yeah.
his friend. That's fucked up, dude.
It is.
Well, I mean, if we're gonna talk about people who were mixed up in the wrong things, I can bring up Sean Paulum, but there's
Yeah.
there's no
You're right,
it doesn't
you're
translate
right,
it
but
doesn't
at the
translate
same
into the
time,
podcast. This is not good content.
You're right, Kelso. He definitely didn't do things he should have been doing.
Yeah, I mean there were drug dealers in the end of it. I mean this is
Yeah,
not
but
it's
to
not
get
good
killed by your
content
own
for
homie,
podcasts.
dude, that's just fucked, man.
It is fucked, but that's what happens when you're dealing drugs.
Yeah.
When you're in the wrong when you're going down the wrong tracks, you have to self-evaluate every now and then. And the people who don't do that, like, I'm sorry, but I can only feel so much remorse for you. The people who I really feel bad for is the people that he leaves behind. I don't feel bad for him. You know,
Whoa.
he was doing what he wanted to do. Honestly,
I respect
I didn't know him.
that, and you're also right about his family, because that sucks, man.
That's who I really feel bad for, is all the people that they leave behind, because these people, they wanted to, it's not that they wanted to be mixed up in this. That's what I was about to say. But it's that, with hard work and dedication, you can get unmixed out of it. You can ask for help. You can, if you want to get out of the life, you can get out of the life,
No, I just brought it up because
Kid lived in fucking, Jupiter, Palm Beach Gardens. How bad was that life?
Dude, but he didn't seem like he was about that life, right? Like, when you hung around Kelson, dude, he was like a bright light in the room, bro. He was like the coolest fucking kid. But you're right, like, he was mixed up in the wrong shit. But that shit caught me off guard when I saw that.
I had other friends, Colin Page overdosed fucking heroin. And just,
dude, I've lost a lot of friends from overdoses, but I don't even want to talk about like that. Just, it sucks.
Yeah, it sucks, man. What are you gonna do?
it does suck.
Yeah.
I mean, and it is what it is. And shout
Dude,
out to all the people who have died early, because it's the most. It is the most saddest thing in life when someone isn't able to live out a full life. And of course, I feel so bad that he was unable to live a long, fulfilling life, but that was his choice. In the end of it, it was his choice
you're
to
right.
be with
You're
those people, to be in that moment. It wasn't his choice to die in that moment. It was somebody else's choice. But that's what comes with the life. Like, I'm scared to, of course, like in high school, I sold weed. It's what anybody will do to get a couple, a little bit extra money. But like right now, I won't even sell a 20 bag to someone that, like some old guy that I know from work who wants a little bit of pot. I'm like, dude, you gotta find that out yourself. I'll give you the phone number of the guy that I get it from, but I'm not selling it to you. I don't even want to pretend to be that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, now I can serve legally, so it's different, but that's just weed, though. Like, I don't even make a lot of money off selling my weed. I make more money fucking doing the road safety shit.
Road safety? What are you involved with in road safety?
I fix potholes, or when people are doing like line work, I kind of stay on the road.
It's always pot with you, isn't it?
Just kind of telling people, hey man, you gotta stop, or you gotta go slow, or I'm pushing them over around my lineman. I'm training to be a lineman, so they just got me doing bitch work right now.
For
like you know
electricity?
What line work is, bro? Like, I'll be up there fucking in a bucket truck, like transferring lines.
Yeah, on electricity.
Like power lines.
Yeah, electricity.
Yeah. I'm training to be a lineman right now, so they got me doing the straight bitch work. But yeah.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
It kind of sucks, but I also don't like electricity. So, dude, when they're up there, like, they wrap their whole bodies in rubber, bro. Like, they're just wearing rubber suits.
Oh, jeez.
Shit's crazy.
Yeah, man.
All right, Austin. Well, thanks for joining the podcast, man. I appreciate having you on for the last hour. And
Yeah, man, no worries. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man. Tune into YouTube if you want to hear the rest of this.
Oh, of course, man.
It's
Thank you guys so much, man. It was good talking to you, Jacob. Good talking to you, Lucas
Yes,
and
sir.
Cam. Hope you guys have a great fucking night.
You
You too,
We
bro.
will, man. We will.
Thanks, Austin.
Thank you guys, man. Have a great night.
Good
Later.
hearing from you, bud.
Peace out.
Oops. I didn't know he was going to say peace out. All right.
That
Well,
was Austin
Oh,
Child.
nice.
Yeah.
Nice little change.
Yeah, he was a good guest. That was some good topics in there, you know.
Yeah, boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, boys.
If only we could stay on one for a little bit, you know, that's our fault.
it jumped around a little bit. I was trying to, keep him going a little bit longer on certain subjects.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's how it goes.
And we got kind of
Let's do
morbid there with the whole,
Death thing.
death thing.
Yeah, I don't like bringing that to the podcast. Not good podcast
Yeah, it's
content.
bad.
It's all about
bad
living,
omens,
man.
you
Yeah.
don't want that,
Exactly.
you know.
I mean, and that's the sad thing, though, is that everybody dies. It's what?
You got a zinger, Lucas?
Oh, nah.
Lucas is waving like someone just hit him in the nuts or something. Just fucking grabbing his nuts, smiling, and like,
Yeah, man. Waving around.
Well, I was gonna say that's the sad thing of dying. Dying is a terrible thing.
Yeah.
You go down life, and you want to live a long life. People say, people tell me all the time at work. I work on all these old guys' boat, and they're like, "Don't get old."
Yeah, it's like, I'll try not to.
It's like, what? You want me to die young?
Yeah.
It's like my goal is to get old.
100%.
Oh, yeah. I always hated that question.
But
People-
how old, though? How old?
Honestly, I wish
My aunt says that
200, 250 years old. I think I'd get bored of
Yeah.
it then.
She
Elon
goes-
Musk says 100 years old is.
She says to me,
120.
what?
So Elon Musk saying that prolonged living is definitely doable, but he says it's not good for the economy.
That's true.
Yep.
My aunt always says that. Don't ever get old, Cameron. Don't ever get old. And I'm like, all right, I won't.
All right, Grandma.
Pass me another beer then.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I used to smoke cigarettes with her and just drink. Oh man, I remember I was living at her place for like almost a year.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
living at my aunt's house. I think it's
Yeah.
kind of funny. Like
It's like you got ants.
yeah. Oh,
You're infested.
Well, I think funny it's about getting old, It's just crazy how kind of, I wouldn't say dull life gets the more older you get, but it's just really not. I don't know, when you're younger, man, just things were just so much more exciting and all that. It's just
You know what's weird? The universe does not create robots. We create robots. Robots can live forever, If you were supposed to live forever, the universe would make something that lives forever. There's a reason things get old and die. There's a reason for the life cycle. It's circular, I think that
100%.
in the circle is the most commonly thing found in the universe, like the shape, Circles are the circle.
Well, that's
of
why I
life
believe in reincarnation. I
Do
don't
you?
think the circle ever stops.
keeps on going.
Yeah, 100%. Why would it? Why would it stop?
So
Well,
you think you're going to be reincarnated as something?
I
Or
think-
another human.
There's this old Buddhist concept of the reincarnation based off of your karma and what your karma is in this world. And based off your karma is reincarnation to a higher level if you have good karma, or reincarnation to a lower level if you have bad karma. I don't know if I really can buy into the fact of if you do good things, you eventually become what they describe as like a demigod.
Exactly, because who judges that?
Yeah.
Well,
Someone would
sure.
have to judge that.
Inherent morals judge that. Are you going to murder
Yeah.
people?
But is there?
Are you going to
is
murder
there
people,
but
or are you
is-
going to help people? Those
Is
are
there
inherent.
such a
So what do
thing
you
as an
think?
inherent morals? Like we were born with morals, because kids don't have morals.
It's
You
true.
know, like that's a whole different
This
question.
is true.
But subconsciously, like those primal instincts, maybe they do have morals.
So what you're saying is like Hitler is probably some fucking road slug right now, or
He's a road slug,
like
so he's a
rat-
slug.
rat-
track.
Almost,
rat
yes.
or something like
Yes,
that.
actually, that is the same analogy to where if you are really evil and really bad, your karma will degrade you into like being a fucking tree or a
Yeah.
cactus.
And Gandhi's like some like beautiful willow tree right now,
Or a
just
fucking
just
butterfly,
thriving,
yeah.
some monarch,
Or
you know.
Majin Buu.
Exactly.
He's
Austin
Exactly.
agrees with me. We get reincarnated. He's on the live chat right now.
Hey,
Yeah, man.
Austin.
Well, he
somebody
just left.
agrees with him.
Oh, he did. What a fucking asshole.
I only know that because our 1 went to 0.
We've had ones coming in, trickling, and leaving.
Yeah, we have.
All right.
We have. And one of those has been fucking this asshole, Lucas, going on to fucking YouTube. Like, Lucas, we're projecting that you're on the podcast. You don't think it's a little weird that Lucas Caligiuri pops up in the fucking chat?
You gotta add to the audience, man. You know.
No,
Yeah.
you don't.
You
Just
gotta,
we gotta-
get more likes, get more comments.
We gotta
know,
inflate
dude.
those numbers,
The
you know.
fuck, man. I'm trying here, dude. Austin, come on, back me the fuck up in this
so
long chat.
so our 8th chakra sits above our head. So our third eye
Okay.
that Buddhist wants to call, that's your pineal gland.
Yeah.
Your pineal gland produces pineal.
Yeah.
No, it's pineal.
It's pineal.
It's
pineal.
pineal.
Austin's gonna agree.
Fuck you.
pineal.
It's totally
It's
pineal.
It's pineal.
Your
Pineal gland.
Fuck off. Let me tell the story. Your pineal. Yeah, I'll say it completely different. Your pineal gland.
Yeah.
Your pineal gland.
Just say the pea gland.
It produces natural DMT in your body.
Yeah.
And the most it produces is when you're sleeping. So they say when you're sleeping, you're tripping balls, right? But what if, like Austin says, they hold old memories of past reincarnations. And that's almost where deja vu comes into play.
Oh.
What do you think about deja vu? I think it's almost a leak between dimensions. That's what I actually think it is.
I've had deja vu before, but I found it to
All
just
the
be
time.
mundane life. Like, oh, I've done this before at my job. I don't think it's from past lives, you know?
No, I don't know because I get deja vu's. Not I wouldn't say a lot, but it happens like pretty often, a couple times a year. I mean,
Yeah, I got it just the other day.
Yeah,
I-
but
Yeah,
what
they
is
get the
it?
numbers.
What is that
but
deja vu?
for me, it's just like something that like.
Well, it's definitely a
say,
memory.
For say like something like
Into the
even
mic.
like I'm at my job and like I have like a boat coming and I'm like. It's even happened to where it's like that's I've remembered this exact thing happening one time, and then also, yeah, but
What? So you have that exact thing pop into your life, right?
yeah,
But where does that come from? Where does that mindset come from? Like, I've seen this before. Why have you seen that before? Was it a dream that you had that's replaying in real life? So you've seen the future in your dreams? Or is it a past memory that you've already lived out before, which that couldn't be true because this is the future. The past memory would have been in the past. So I almost don't see that being a thing. I see, because they say there's infinite dimensions and infinite possibilities as to what happens. Like, and there's one possibility in a certain dimension out there somewhere where this stream blew up. You know,
Not this one.
and we're not living that one.
this
But
podcast so called this stream.
I think that deja vu is almost like a leak between those dimensions, or it's a glitch in the matrix.
That's what like my movie's about. The ones coming up, like what if humanity was on like a chip, like we're all on like this digital, and like that's why we can't explain the beginning of time, because before we were just an empty disk, right? And then once they activated it, this was Big Bang, and it's like the simulation, and then so from there you would go out to there, and then they're on a chip, and then they're on a chip. It gets higher and higher, but somebody ultimately had to create time, right? Ultimately, something had to begin this thing,
And somehow,
unless here's a little thing, unless the universe just is,
That's the crazy thought.
like the universe just is and has always been, because without it there would be nothing. You get like I know, there'd be nothing.
of
Like,
course,
but
yeah.
I'm saying, even the universe being empty is still something. You get it? Like, so no matter what, there always had to be something, even before time, because that is what is.
you don't think time started with the universe?
Here's the cool thing. Time, right, is like, all right, you need, in order to really, there's other things. There's like, what is it, mass, time. There's a lot of different things that make up this universe, right?
Mm-hmm.
But let's get rid of that, right? Something had to start time. But before something started time, there was something here. There was a universe.
So you're saying, essentially, translating this to what the scientists say, the Big Bang, that's the start of time. That's
could be.
the Big Bang. So you're saying there has to be something before the Big Bang.
Yeah, time as we know it, right? But guess what? If you get higher and higher, you'll be able to look at time as something that's like a flower that blossomed.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But before that, there had to be a garden.
There had to be a seed.
And there's something so So like it. So let's think of it like time is a place, right? But you've heard that before. Oh, time is like a place. You know what? What are you looking at?
Nothing.
All right. So what?
Time.
All right. So time is like a place. But before we had this Big Bang, quote unquote, something had to be here, right? So now you say like, all right, maybe the Big Bang, like it took place here in our universe, but let's span back 20 times, like, and you could see our Big Bang happen, and like way in there, it's
the
us.
the only reason they know there was a Big Bang is because everything's expanding. So the only inference to make is that there had to have been a point where everything was one.
What if the universe, right, that we know at time, this bubble, let's think of it like a circle.
But
that's
the universe cannot be described as a bubble because it's infinite.
Well, I've heard scientists describe it as a bubble.
But it's infinite.
No, I'm not talking about the universe. I'm talking about the Big Bang, right? That's a section where time exists. But outside of that, that's where time doesn't exist. But let's say you've got something that hasn't encountered time yet. You see what I'm saying? There's space where time has not reached.
Yeah, because space and time are weirdly connected to a point where I can't understand. I'm just so confused.
Like
with that stuff.
time exists in the universe just like the planet Jupiter exists in the universe. You get what I'm saying? The universe is what is, and time is this property that's expanding, just like the planets rotate around the sun. You know, and the universe is actually not the universe. The solar system itself is moving. Our solar system moves. You know, nothing stays still in the universe because it's all expanding. But that's only because time is like a flower. You know, it's going out. You know, it's blossoming. But outside of that, it hasn't reached certain parts of this thing that we call the quote unquote universe yet.
So you think the universe is expanding faster than time can reach it?
I'm saying, I'm saying the universe is like completely infinite.
Yeah.
Because that is what is. And time.
But time's not infinite.
Here's a cool idea. Just an idea.
Or is time infinite?
What if there's a Big Bang quadrillions of light years away from our Big Bang, and one day two times collide? You get it, like two time waves collide, right?
But if our universe is infinite, there would be no space for another universe to pop up because infinite is infinite. Like that's the whole. It's hard to wrap your head around infinity because it's the biggest thing possible,
and we're not supposed to. Because the universe made our brain, and the universe doesn't want us to. Yeah.
We are finite.
Yeah.
And to understand infinite,
it's impossible.
Is impossible.
Yeah. It's like us. It's like we're trying to navigate the mind of God. You can't. You know.
I just think we're not supposed to really understand. I mean, it's just so complex.
Or what if we're just the monkeys of the universe, and right now we don't understand it, but there's this next evolutionary step that fucking upgrades our brain because our brain is already. What do they say? Tripled in size in the past couple millions of years.
Here's an idea.
It's just going to get bigger. If that pattern keeps going, our bodies are going to keep shrinking. Our heads are going to get bigger. And what's the natural depiction of an alien? Small body.
What's
big
a human
head.
imagination form that?
Yeah.
Yes.
But like
because of the logical inferences based on
what we've seen before.
Exactly.
Yeah. But like what if we can't really? All right. That's like a single cell object trying to understand us looking at it. It can't. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's ants. Ants looking at us.
It's
trying to learn.
Atom.
Or
that's it. The next, all right. The first dimension is just a dot, right? The second dimension is a line. The third dimension is a third-dimensional square, a cube, right? We're right now on the third dimension. We're trying to see the fourth dimension, which is even higher than, you get it? We could never understand that force. Just like an atom could never understand or even see a human.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
And I think it's pretty logical to then assume that there's alien life in the fourth dimension and in the fifth dimension that are looking at us through like a little microscope, because our universe is like
just
a speck. Yeah.
Not even a smidge.
Maybe they created it,
Well, that's another theory of the alien spacecraft because we have identified different types of alien spacecrafts, and they all fit. There's really only 4 or 5 of them out there, and they all fit the whatever Jeremy Corbell said about like the 5 patterns of of what we think to be aliens, which is like they defy gravity, they move faster than we can understand, they become transparent whenever they want, like just like crazy shit like that. But what I'm saying is there's been sightings of those type of things, aliens, right? Mostly around war zones and mostly around when nuclear weapons become into play. They say they actually do tests now in the military because the craziest thing, scientists can never understand aliens because it's something that they don't know how to repeat. And to go down the scientific process of learning anything, you have to be able to repeat it over and over and over again, and then make inferences as to why, what, and all that stuff. But they say like all these different types of spacecrafts. What I'm getting, my point is, there's these different types. There's this cube. There's the saucer, the flying saucer type, where it looks like two dinner plates, one upside down.
Yeah.
And then there's like a pyramid type, where it's a literal pyramid and it has no heat signature, all the same patterns, behavior patterns, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But what I think, and it's a good theory, and I believe this one more than any of them, it's almost a leak between interdimensions. It's dimensions that have learned how to travel between the dimensions.
Like
so
if
it's
we're
like,
on the Magic School Bus.
No, because
Like,
they
we
just
could get on the
like
Magic-
shrunk down and went inside bodies.
Yeah, but that'd be the next dimension. They'd be like, remember like a single cell organism, like the blood organism's like, oh, watch out, and it's really bigger than them. But that's a dimension. That's a second dimension.
Is it though?
Yeah.
Because it's just it's the same dimension. It's a 3D life. It's just a smaller scale.
Well, that's just for the movie. It's 3D because we wouldn't be able to watch it.
You don't think cells are 3D?
They're not?
Really?
They're two-dimensional. They're flat. They're flat. Like if you look at the single cell.
But a
they're
cell
flat.
membrane surrounds the cell. That would mean it has to be.
They're 3D.
It has to be some kind. It has to be
Google
circular.
it. It's an atom. A
You
cell.
Google it.
Googling it
I got
right
too
now.
much going on my
Googling
computer.
it.
No, I don't even need to go. It's a
Wait.
two-dimensional object.
I got to shout out Austin. Austin, we love you, man. We love you. We're
What?
wrapping up the podcast now. You're gonna be on in another episode in the future, man. I'd love to have you back on, but we're just riffing right now. We're gonna end it here pretty soon. But because he's trying to get back on.
I got your answer right here.
Yeah.
Cells? Our cells. Don't play it on
So-
the fucking Siri.
I'm not gonna. So, since almost all cells in the vivo environment are surrounded by other cells and extracellular matrix (ECM) in a three-dimensional 3D fashion, 2D cell culture does not adequately take into account the natural 3D environment of cells.
So cells are 3D. They have to be.
Exactly.
They have to be. If
Yeah,
a cell membrane.
They formed to make a three-dimensional object. That's what that said.
No.
That's,
But how-
read
how-
it again.
so,
Read it
like,
again.
if
Read it
it's-
again, because you should
But how
just.
flat does 2D mean? Like totally
Exactly.
flat,
That's another
like-
thing too. It's not. Nothing is completely flat. You know, at some
All right.
microscopic level.
I'll read it again.
Sure.
My drunk ass. So, since almost all cells in the vivo environment are surrounded by other cells in extracellular matrix in a three-dimensional fashion, 2D cellular culture does not adequately take into account the natural 3D environment of cells.
The natural 3D environment of cells. It's talking
Yeah,
about
the environment of cells,
no,
not the cell.
No, it's talking about when you're learning about cells, it's in a 2D zone. You learn about it in 2D because it's on a piece of paper in college or whatever.
So it's saying the most commonly used type of cell culture is the 2D model, but recently the 3D culture method has been gaining popularity.
That's the culture. The culture is a study. How do I study this?
That's the question: is a cell 2D or 3D?
What's the answer?
They're saying
That
it goes
was the
both
answer.
was.
I guess, yeah, it goes both
It
ways.
was
like-
most commonly seen as 2D, but recently they're seen as
Yeah,
3D.
but that's because recently all these fucking intellectuals are trying to be smarter and cooler than everybody in the room, and they're like, "Oh, really? No, let me show you."
They're figuring out new things.
No, they're
What do you
not.
mean?
They're not.
You're just
You know-
mad.
no, no,
You're
no.
mad.
No,
You're
no,
a
no.
hater.
No, listen to this.
You're a
Like the
hater.
whole, the many worlds theory. You know, there's multiple universes because we can't properly explain string theory. It's like, all right,
No,
you're
that's
just-
because the Marvel
trying to-
writers are lazy.
yeah. Well, they're trying to justify fucking 70, 80 years of Einstein's theories. You know, they're trying to make the math work. And just because Einstein didn't have everything right, you know, like he had a lot of shit right, but they're trying to justify his math, and that they had to create multiple universes to do that.
You know, they say Einstein did all of his experiments in his head.
Is that right?
What do you mean?
He was a very imaginative person. He wasn't even really a scientist. I think he was like a carpenter or something. I swear. I when I was watching this YouTube video on the theory of relativity because I was trying to understand it in some way, and it was totally theory of relativity for dummies.
Yeah.
But it started out saying how he created this, and he created it in a imaginary experiment in his head. In the grand scheme of things, I mean, he was a very creative person.
Yeah.
Just like the people who thought, how are we going to recreate someone landing on the moon? You know, like how can we put that in a studio and pretend like we've been there?
You were saying earlier on the podcast, you know, scientific theory is being able to repeat it.
Yeah.
You know, well, they can't show their work, right? Essentially, when it comes to this multiple universes, you know, it's just an abstract idea that they can't really ever prove, and that's why I'm not going to accept it until they can prove it. Because until then, it's just a made up idea. It's like when people say like,
well, that's a theory. That is a theory.
Yeah, it's a theory.
You still
versus
think
a law.
gravity is a
It's a
theory?
Well, gravity should be a theory.
It
honestly,
is, yeah, 'cause we don't understand it.
Well,
Like,
we've never measured it.
yeah.
We've never measured gravity. We've only taken inferences from it. Right?
Yeah.
So gravity in itself is something that we just think is there. But
Yeah.
why is it there?
Yeah, we
But
can't
why should
explain
we
the
think so
nature
hard
of it.
about it?
They the flat earth people,
Yeah.
if you want to go at dinner plate theory, so we're on a dinner plate type of thing.
Fucking
They say
idiots.
the world is constantly moving up. And that's what gravity is. Because the world is constantly moving up in the universe.
That's interesting.
Or is it just something so simple as just everything has weight and I don't
But no, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
shit just has
what
weight.
is
Yeah.
weightless? What is weightless then? Is nothing weightless? Even air has weight, right? Because there's
Well,
low pressure, high
helium-
pressure.
Would helium have weight? I mean, I guess if you
Helium would be negative weight. It would have to be.
Yeah.
We just got into.
little
We
stone,
just
man.
all stumped ourselves so hard.
I'm
we're
just
a little
fascinated.
over our
Cam's
heads
the
here.
only sober one over here.
I'm
He should be
fascinated
thinking,
with the idea that we're moving up, like it's on we're on a dinner plate, we're moving up constantly. I'm fascinated by
Yeah.
it because the idea is like, oh, so like it looks like a two-dimensional object, right? Like a flat dinner plate, it would look two-dimensional, you know. It's not a circle. It's not a three-dimensional globe. It'd be a flat, you know. And I always had this weird idea that somehow Jupiter is only a couple. For some reason, we could get to Jupiter tomorrow if we had the right technology. Because space is like a what?
That smells good.
Smells pizza. Smells like pizza.
Pizza.
Woo!
All right.
I might have a pizza cooking for everybody.
nice. I forgot what to say.
The
I like
skirt-
mac
the
and
skirt
cheese.
done it for
Mac and
us.
cheese,
The
I'm telling
squeak.
you. I smell mac and cheese.
Oh, you like my new word? I heard that. I heard some guy was like, yeah, the squite. Get the squite over
It's
here.
better than the hole.
Yeah, the whole is. Yeah,
Yeah, that's an Opie and Anthony reference.
yeah, but the squite.
The skirt. The skirt.
They're a dime a dozen. The squites. Let me tell you, kid, they're a dime a dozen. See.
Shit, we were talking about something that was just interests us, and to a point where I've actually Googled like scientists in my area. I would love to have a scientist on this podcast,
Yeah.
so we could pick his brain, whether he's right or wrong about the thing. He's thought about it probably just as much as
Yeah.
us,
Yeah.
you know. And I think that would be fucking cool.
That would be.
Yeah.
Go to Scripps.
Maybe,
Dude,
maybe just hang around there.
Yeah.
Scripps.
And just wait for somebody to walk out.
That'd
Any
be like-
Asian guy.
That'd be like I'm a little too excited saying this.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know
Say it.
why.
Spit it out.
It's not a good point. I'm just,
Okay.
Whatever. It's like a drug dealer hanging on the side of the corner store. You know, I'm at Scripps handing out Generally Fried podcast business cards.
All right, yeah,
And
I
I'm
like
looking for guests on the show. I'm like, hey, check out my podcast. You know,
like
you want to come on my podcast for a big boost? You know, and then I give
Yeah.
them this card, and they see this hand drawing, and it's, and they see
Stick
Generally
figure.
Fried podcast, and they're like, ah, fuck. I thought this guy was real.
The cards are awesome. All right.
They are, but they're, you know, our logo now is more computer generated. It looks a little more professional.
Yeah.
Yeah, but professional. First off, all right, I hate that. Like, look at it like this.
The fuck is
Look at the
professional, man?
craft beer logo. You see the craft beer
Shut
logos?
up, because you know when you get
No.
funding for a good movie, if you
I ain't hand
ever
drawing that shit.
if you ever fucking make it,
Yeah.
you know you're
Yeah.
gonna spend all the money in the world to make it as professional as possible.
This is true.
Listen, Jacob, I'm
calling you out right now on that shit.
an avant-garde
Before
filmmaker.
you go off on this fucking tangent, I had to stop you because I know Cam would do it right if he gets that funding.
Bud Light
Damn
versus
right.
Blue Moon. Look at the logos. Look, you know, there's something more charming about the hand drawn. You know what I'm saying? It's more grassroots. It's, you know,
Is
it-
Blue Moon hand drawn?
Yeah, have you seen the logo?
I'm
is.
not familiar with it. I mean, I've seen it.
It's artsy and shit. You know,
Okay.
that's the first one that
Bud
came to
Light's
my head.
Basic.
Yeah. What's the other one? The orange one. They've got some drawing. The orange
Shock top.
Shock top.
Shock top, yeah.
You know,
You
that's-
really only buy that because you like the logo, you know,
Don't put that on me. That's not. I like the taste.
or like Red Stripe. You only buy that beer because
Yes.
it comes in a cool little jug bottle.
Yeah, but that beer sucks.
It does kind of suck.
It's terrible.
alright.
And
It's
you're
alright.
like, I'm Jamaican by drinking Red Stripe,
Yeah,
man.
Yeah.
But the what were we talking about? The professional aspect of it.
Yeah. Hey, I'm over here now. I didn't get to say it. Hey, I'm over here now.
I'm a professional.
I was over there. Now I'm over here now.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Oh yeah. Have you seen?
You know how long we've been going, dude? We've been going for a while.
Two and a half.
You want to cut it?
We're going for 2.5 hours.
I think it's time.
I think it's quite that time.
We're
Yeah.
backing out on y'all.
Well,
Yeah, man.
Lucas,
I love it.
thanks for
Love
coming
it.
on the podcast again.
Love you guys, man.
First time everybody gets to hear you.
Austin, we love you. Thanks for coming on. Also,
Austin was a great
Yeah,
guest.
man.
Thanks for coming on
Man,
the
it could have been better.
could have been a little bit better if my audio that I thought by buying this cord I could do phone calls through the thing.
Chords don't do it.
So instead I just held the phone up to the microphone and it definitely lost a little bit in translation, but
I think it was nice.
it still worked out, I think, better than I thought it was gonna. And it was a good little live stream. Thanks to everybody who joined on the live stream.
Yeah.
If you're gonna watch this on YouTube, all the live streams will be in the archive. Thanks for listening.
Yeah. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for being here.
Hey. Yeah. Goodbye. Final.